1, 2. Yo.
Now we come to the payoff. Mic
check.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Food is a metaphor for information.
Yo, get your head around this. The concept, 2 men about this. Drizzy, Sack, freckles, respect rebels. We'll take the stairs, you stay there. It's next level. Put up the frame, they couldn't see the vision. I'll take the blame when it comes to fruition. From 4 to 3, and then we lost 1. I won't cause a scene, cause camera's on, son.
It's a fast-food podcast.
You look up, understand. You're in the dark with the sharks, it's a bloodbath. We got the mics, it's a fight, had a tough start. Now got the stripes, it's in sight, it's all love car. Morgan Heights, it's food for the mind. A feast for the palate, you can eat the design. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built on weight, lactic acid, hold skills. Yo, give me the space, we need the mic. You know the vibes. Camera, action, lights. We do what we do, we say what we like. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. This is the Fast Food Podcast. He goes by the name of Drizzy Sackafet Records.
He goes by the name of Morgan Twerk Franklin Heights.
And we are 2 of your illustrious co-hosts today.
Now, you see the food on the logo thing, yeah? While we like eating food in all shapes and sizes, whether it's female or actual food, food is a metaphor for information.
And we are here to bring you food for thought, soul food for the mind,
and a feast for the palate.
Before we kick off the show, we are available on all relevant DSPs.
That's right.
Spotify, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. Also, episodes are available on our YouTube channel 2 to 3 days after the audio drops.
Yes.
That's on Fast Food Podcast TV. Hit the notification bell.
Ting.
Share, tell a friend to tell a friend, let people know.
Hit us in the comment section as well, because we want to get your good feedback. Good or bad feedback, just be constructive with it. You know what I mean? Because you give us bad feedback in a bad way, we're just going to pretend like it's not there.
Yeah, no.
But we will reply if you give us good, constructive feedback.
Shout out to Jojo Montana,
a.k.a. Jojo Tarantino,
a.k.a.
Jojo Kugler, Jojo Spielberg,
a.k.a. the thug from the south, a.k.a. the dry foot barbarian, a.k.a. the best cameraman in the world.
Wow. Yeah.
Good to see you, my brother.
You know, I'm concerned there's going to be a point in Jojo's life we might have to cut a check every time we mention his name.
I know, it's mad.
That's the scary thing.
Yeah, it's mad.
I don't want to block his shine, but it is a concern of mine that
we'll have enough money by then to do it anyway.
Well, I hope.
It'll be a flex.
I like that mindset. All right, cool. Okay, say no more.
For those who don't know, we are doing a live show on the 27th of May. That's a bank holiday weekend.
Yeah.
It's at Cube 9 Drive in Canary Wharf.
Park Drive.
It's Park Drive, I should say. E14 9GG. Doors open at 9:30. Myself will be hosting Drizzy Sackafet Freckles and
9:30.
Did I say 9:30?
You didn't. You said 7:30.
I meant 7:30.
Because that's what you said.
Myself.
You said 9:30 for the people that are going to end up late.
Yeah,
but it's 7:30.
The Jamaicans.
Yeah, shout out to the Jamaicans at the coronation. But it's 7:30. Jubilee line. If you don't fancy driving, that Jubilee line, especially on the weekends, 24/7. It's the best line in this thing. So yeah, you got options to get there. Sorry, my
doors open at 7:30.
That's right.
And we're going to be playing games. We're going to get your opinion. Artists will perform. We're going to have audience participation. Reems, Drizzy Sackafet Freckles, and myself will be hosting the show. So make sure you get down there. Tickets are available on eventbrite.co.uk. Just go on our YouTube channel, go on our IGs, go on our Twitters. The ticket will be there. The flyers are out.
Can we afford Reems on the night? Give me a thought. Like, how's that working?
We're
out,
negotiating.
Bro? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Let me know if I need to start saving now for then. I need a heads up. If I need to run the streets a little harder, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's peak. It's
Reactivate the OnlyFans just to bring the P in. Let me know. Just because I know. Yeah.
Okay. Based on that, we have two guests today.
Indeed.
We had two beautiful guests, I should say. First and foremost, I want to big up this lovely lady here. She's been on the show. I think this is like her third time now on the show.
Yes.
She brings a certain exuberance to the show. You like that? Like that word, exuberance.
What does it mean? Because I want to make sure you're using words you know about. Yeah. So go ahead. Explain what exuberance is. Not we plucking words out of the sky.
Energy.
Okay,
Energy. Right. Yes, as I said, she's been on the show a few times, and we just love her energy and her vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Reems back to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Come on, you know the vibes. And our second guest today is another beautiful lady who is a part of our life.
Yep, she came back again.
Is just in my house anyhow, just like she turns up. She's an activist. She writes books, and we're going to talk about that today. And she's a beautiful person, and you know our heart is in the right place. And I thought, yes, let's have her on the show and talk to her about a few things. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ghamzeh to the show.
Thanks, guys.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, you know the vibes. Welcome, ladies. What have we got ourselves into today, bro?
Well,
We're ready.
Well,
Can't wait. I'm not ready to go.
Someone approached me to join the army. The way they finessed it, I almost was like, you know what? Shit, okay, I will do. The way they finessed it, bro.
What came up to you in the street?
Bro, minding my business. Coming back from the gym.
You was in fatigue. Was you in a fatigue?
I was in a mode of like, you know what, man, I had a good session. I closed the exercise and movement ring. That's how good the session was. Yeah. And my movement ring is like 1,500. Close that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Yep.
Bouncing back from the gym to go home, hold a cold shower, have a smoothie, start my day. See, if I had a lady at home, she would have felt the full. Anyway, so minding my business now. Kids have got the headphones on, so it's fine.
Yeah,
this girl steps out. You know what, yeah? I hate these honey traps. This is what happened. So I saw this girl in the corner of my eye. I was like, rah, she's all right. Like it's Saved by the Bell. You know, he's all right. Right. I was like, rah, but I'm minding my business.
Yeah.
Because I'm good at that. Cool. She then steps right in front of me with a smile on her face, like she's happy to see me. I'm like, amen. I was like, oh, sorry. Are you okay? You lost or whatever? So no. I saw you when I was in the shop, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's a nice. Now, here's the buzzword she used, and I was like, hold on a minute, I got to be careful here. Oh, nice, tall, strapping man.
Them ones.
Right.
Oh, she knew the keyword.
Right. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, what are you after? Yeah. I thought, let's play
the strap.
Get the strap. I was like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. It depends what type of party it is. Nah, actually, keep it where it is. So we're talking, and said, oh, you from around there? And I was like, yeah, like this is my area. I kind of run the place.
You know the vibes.
She goes, you run the place? I said, no, I'm joking. I just wanted to try to work out where this is going. And then she's like, oh, okay, cool. She goes, oh, well, now I've got your attention. Do you mind if I bring a friend to come talk to you? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I know summer's coming out. I know the sun is shining.
Weather is sweet.
Again, what's going on? Now, in my head, and I'll be honest, the first thing I thought of was, what she brings a friend. And anyway, this guy comes out nowhere. I'm like, I said to her, excuse me.
Wait, hold on. A Donnie just came out from the bushes.
Bruv,
that's what I'm looking at.
Wow.
Donnie, I don't know where he was because I like to look. I like to know wherever I'm in an area. I like to look behind me and look in front, so I know what my space is like.
You got set up.
This Donnie comes out of nowhere, goes, "Hey man, how you doing?" I was like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'm not a rude guy, so I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
I don't like when men come up to you and ask you how you're doing.
Right.
Bruv, what does it matter to you?
So I was like, all right, cool. He might be,
Is it
yo.
really? Be polite.
This is not the 1920s where
Right.
people just ask you randomly what
You
how
can't
doing.
just ask.
What?
No, not
What do you want them
But-
to do? Start like,
Stay away from me.
With my West Indian self, I was like, he's a child of God until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
Let me be
Okay.
respectful. I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool, man. What's happening? He goes, oh yes. He goes, man, you're a tall, strapping guy, bro. I was like, in my head, I'm like, bro, this is second. You lot are speaking of the same hymn sheet. So I said to him,
wanted you in the
it's
army
funny
or
you
something."
say that because she said that as well. And he goes, really? I said,
I love it.
yes.
It's a whole script.
He goes, oh, okay. He goes, well, I don't take up too much of your time. I said, shit, it looks like you're taking up a lot of time already. He goes, oh, have you have you ever thought about the coronation coming up and all that? Have you ever thought about serving in the army? I said, well, I serve in the Navy. He goes, really? I said, yeah, the Rihanna Navy. He goes, oh, I've never heard that one before. He started laughing. I was like, you're bastard. You wasn't expecting that, was you? He goes, no, but have you thought about joining the army? I said, nah, that's not my style. That's not my, nah. I said, I'm cool, bro. I like seeing bullets flying on the screen, not by my ears and that. He goes, no, it doesn't have to be like that. There's other things you could do to contribute, like be behind a computer, like all them things there. You know what I'm saying? They're getting better now.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. I said, no, I'm good, man. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, well, with the coronation coming up, are you due to, and this was flying around as well, are you planning to pledge your allegiance to the king and all that? Wow. And I said, yeah, you know what? I would, but I've pledged my allegiance to, I listed it, I was like, well, now we got time. I said, I've already pledged my allegiance to Carnival, to thick body women, to good vibes, good people, and traveling. So, he's too late for me to pledge my allegiance to him. But, or hopefully the thing goes well. And he goes, are you sure we can't? Do you want to take my number? And I said, bro, sorry, man. I don't need your number in my phone. We're not friends, respectfully, and I'm not looking to join the army. So I appreciate that, but I got to go home. My stomach's grumbling. I need to go. Bro, man, I'm trying to walk and talk for at least 2 to 5 minutes.
No. See, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're Donny, don't walk next to me.
Right, bro. In my head, I'm like, what is this for me, man?
Bro, move, man.
It's too much.
You know what I'm saying?
Move, man.
try to be nice. And
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to take a different route to my normal route for going home.
Oh,
just
no.
to, you know, the little Lionel Messi drop on the shoulder and spin back.
But can I just say, that's how women feel when men ask for our numbers.
I
We
get
have
it.
to literally change directions,
I
get
get
our
it.
keys, hold our keys
Yeah,
in our
yeah, yeah.
hands.
In the
'cause you
fingers.
guys-
So you felt like a girl. You felt like a girl.
Literally.
I'm ready.
You felt like a girl
I'm
still.
like,
Yeah.
Jackie Chan. I know all the movement. I'm like,
Yeah,
ready.
my head
Yeah.
is ready.
Sorry.
When
You felt like a
when
chick.
when you spin it like that,
Yeah, you felt like a
I
chick.
get it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
No matter how many times you say no,
Yeah.
How kind,
They're
how
gonna-
polite.
And after all that, my girl had disappeared like Casper, you know.
She's looking
I was
for
like,
the
where'd
next
she
one.
go?
She's looking
Next
for the next
victim.
one.
You see how it goes? Nah, this, never again. Never again. It's not happening again.
Aren't we at a point now that we don't have to go, we can't get enrolled into the army? We're way too old for the army.
They'll take anybody.
listen, if they can...
Bro, numbers are low. What? Numbers must be
I
low,
think we're
bro.
all right still.
Can you kill?
No, I'm saying
You're in.
Can you hold? Can you see? Cover one eye. What does that say? Okay.
Can you kill the innocent? Come in.
The Fast Food Podcast.
But listen to this. Side chicks everywhere were buzzing yesterday.
Wait, what?
Side chicks
it.
yesterday.
Stop it.
They
Stop
were
it.
buzzing.
Stop it.
Buzz Lightyear.
You could be queen.
Be queen.
You can though.
You could be queen.
That's the truth. Let's be real.
You could
There's-
bump the head one off.
No.
What do you mean?
No, not in this. I know what situation we're talking about. In other circumstances, yes, there is a possibility you can outwin the main. But
Yeah, you could just
Without a planned car accident.
Yeah.
Is that what we
That's
just
killing
get
the
to?
main
No,
chick.
I was just talking about playing aloof.
Oh, okay.
Just hanging out. And in the background.
Is it my time?
now,
So what
You know what? The side chick is like the equivalent of the Tupperware that comes to the barbecue. It's always there, and it's only when the food's been served up and there's some left, and that's when it comes out. It's like you put it in there, and then
That's
It's
when
time.
everyone's looking for it.
Tupperware, them Tupperware donuts there. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so
Side
the king had his coronation yesterday.
Right.
Did you watch it?
No.
no.
I watched a little bit. That's why I thought you was there, because I saw the Jamaican flag flying. That's why I thought you was there. I watched a little bit of it.
I watched the highlights.
I watched, was this a match of the day?
He's like, yeah, I put on the highlights.
Did you imagine Ian Wright reporting on the highlight? Yeah, so we're going to look at this fussy whole thing going on right now.
That's exactly how
Because, you know, yeah, I watched a few bits of it. You know why? I just wanted to speak, just because I didn't want to speak on something I had no exposure to.
Yeah.
So I did watch a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I saw the bling, bling.
Hold on,
I saw the highlights
wait. Did you see how much stuff they taken?
Hey.
Yeah. There was a picture going around with arrows showing every
each
line
thing.
and what country it came from.
Yeah.
But we all knew this, right?
Didn't South Africa ask for something the night before?
Yeah, the night before, yeah.
What is it? Like,
yo,
my
Bashin,
shit back.
you see the big diamond?
Yeah.
It's
Give it
ours.
back.
like the night before.
The night before.
Hold on. The
the
night
night
before my party, you want me to bring something
And then
back?
when I saw the
Nah, I ain't
picture
got
of
time
him
for
getting
that.
crowned, I thought,
Yeah.
they're rude.
I ain't got time for that.
When you saw the picture of the crowd, you said they ain't getting it back.
Nah, that, bro.
They left undelivered. Like, South Africa
Bro,
left
I
undelivered.
looked at that and I was like, bro, you know, I was wondering how much I'd get for that if I run down Peckham with that still. Like Peckham High Street with that crown. Bro, listen, bro, that crown, nah. That's flexing, that's flexing on steroids,
ridiculous.
bro.
Yeah.
I saw the gold. I saw like the gold
The
plates
carriage.
behind the carriage.
Yeah.
I saw like this woman was standing with a sword.
Yeah. For
While
how
the
many
kid was
hours?
Penny
Just
side, she
standing
said she
there.
did push-ups and everything. Just to
hold a sword.
back to the crown. I went, bro. I went so close to my screen. I went so close to my screen to look at the crown. Yeah? I saw myself reflecting in the TV, in the crown, back to myself. I was that close, because like, nah, this crown, we know what the madness is, but I was like, this is a beautiful crown.
Yeah.
Shame of whose head it's going on. Pause.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to go closer, watch this crown. And I felt like I was so close on my TV, I saw my reflection in the crown. That crown is mad.
Yeah.
The pedo was there.
Pedos everywhere.
Why was the pedo in like just put a suit on and just fade into the background? Man had his. All right, cool. Your dad's all right, cool. I respect it. Your dad's doing his thing today, but like we don't need to see you flamboyant.
That's his brother.
Yeah, I was just about to say, wait, hold on, this whole
That's his
time.
brother,
Hold
bro.
on a minute. It's
You
his
gotta
bro-
relax. It's his brother.
Brother, yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
think
he's
it
only
was?
got two. Yeah.
That's right. See, I didn't even
Like,
bring
what
it because
kind
my man look old, man.
is.
The king looks really old.
He is.
He's
Yeah.
73.
What's
Do you
the age
want him-
difference between them two then, Andrew and him?
I don't know.
I don't know, we don't care, but
Yeah.
there might be another coronation soon. You never
Yeah,
know.
there's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah,
Do you know what
100%.
I literally said? Because you know, my daughter was like, "Oh, but why is everyone so excited?" I was like, "Because our generation's not going to see this
Yeah.
again." You know.
Yeah.
But then I was like, "Actually, 7'3", we'll probably see it next year." Like the man's gonna.
I feel the
The
next
stress of being king is just
the next heir to the king should be a vote. We should vote for it. Because I feel like if we put it to a public vote, we might actually skip who's actually due to be next in line
I swear they didn't even let us vote for Prime Minister.
and go to the next one.
You know, and
They ain't gonna let us vote for
But
no
the way
real
the
It would be nice.
there is, I don't know how to explain it, but the way it's set with the law that they've created, you can't. There will always be their blood.
Because I know who I'd
always
vote to
going
be for the next coronation. The guy that was doing their best to keep out shot. Even his auntie wear a particular hat. And it had a little flower thing going up at the top. You couldn't even see Donnie's face. You really look and go, oh, that's my boy Big H there, you know, in the background. They positioned, bruv, he wasn't, I know he gave up the duties,
That's a big
but he wasn't even front row with his brother or second row. He was third row.
Yeah, it's peak.
Yeah, but he gave up. Like, you know, that happens.
Fair enough.
You give up your title or whether you're.
But you're my
taken
child.
away.
You're still sitting at the front.
Yeah, but to them, it's not like the way we look at it. We look at it as that's my child. She's gonna, or he's gonna get what I've put. To them, it's just
And I want my
blood.
child
Like it's
clothes.
literally titles. To them, if they had to like shoot and do whatever they need to do to their kids, they do it within a second.
Mad
To
thing.
them, it's not about
That's
family
mad.
dynamic. It's
Like,
just.
man was sitting behind his auntie. I was like, the disrespect.
Yeah,
and his
it's crazy.
auntie had a hat where it was covering his face. I was like, and the thing was on the same day as
I
his
need to
child's
see this
son,
hat.
as his child's birthday.
Yeah,
Nah, man.
Was it as bad as Thames's outfit?
Bro.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Can we all agree on the fact that Charles did not want to be there?
Yeah, like because the face.
His face is always
Did you
like
see
that.
his face
He didn't
when
wanna be there.
the crown got put on his head?
Yeah, he didn't want to be there.
Because he was like
Yeah.
forcing it on his head, and then the guy came down and he was like that.
Yeah. He
He
wanted.
looked very.
He looked like when Morgan was struggling to take that
Apparently
wrap
it's
off the
really
thing.
It's really.
It's
apparently
really
it's like-
heavy, so he's
like,
probably
yeah,
vexed that
Yeah.
I've
He's
got to
like-
sit in now.
And then he had to read off a little teleprompter. What was it? Like a little sheet or something. It was like, and he was giving like the words and the vowels. It was a vow, isn't it? He has to give vows, hand on the Bible, give the vows. But I was like, why do you not lead? You're not going to learn that or nothing?
Bro,
How
I
many
saw...
times? Yeah, you ain't had practice.
Just in case they
man.
say it
I
wrong,
saw
don't
someone
know.
singing,
I don't know.
and on the screen it had their title and their name. So, like in your case, it would be like Fast Food Podcast host Morgan Heights, right? There was someone who they were singing, and it said they're the like minister or archbishop of something that begins with T, like it came out of a Game of Thrones book, and England. And I was like, that can't be a real place. Like Tethly or something. I was like, what in the flipping
Up in
the
Narnia's
hills.
going on here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We can't go there.
Nah.
I
If we
choose
do,
not to.
you might
You
knock
know,
your
like,
door when
I
you're
choose
drunk.
not to. I don't go where I'm not allowed to
Imagine
go.
me just randomly walking down around there. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Can we? All right. Another thing is,
Excuse me.
King Charles, because it's King Charles now. His hands are getting really, really.
It's been like that, don't do that.
No, they've
been
bulked up.
They've
though.
been a whole.
No, they've bulked up.
They're like Cumberland. No,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Cumberland.
yeah,
Cumberland's
yeah.
got seasoning.
You're
It's like,
Oh,
no, not in a rude way. No, because the Cumberland's got the little flecks of pepper. And
Cumberland's got
it's just a pork sausage.
Wow. This is
You're right.
Literally.
And he's got a ring on his hand that don't want to be there.
Really?
The
I
ring
didn't
don't
see
even
that.
want to
Never
be
come
there.
off. It will never come
That
off.
would never come.
that
will never
struggle
come
between the ring and the fingers, it's an ongoing battle.
When I saw his fingers, I just wanted to put him on the frying pan.
Yeah.
When I saw his fingers, I wanted to put it on a
horrible.
frying pan, man. That's just like, yo,
I
fry.
didn't see
I feel like they need ice.
that.
They need.
No, they got ice because he's got the drip. Don't worry, ice is the least of his worries.
Yeah,
He's got that
that
drip. But nah, I was just disappointed with the fact that we are all hardworking people in here, and we obviously contributed to that coronation.
Yes, we did.
I'd like to at least be able to say no, I do not want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact I've contributed to it, there was no invite. All right, cool. But there was nothing after. I felt like in the street we should have a little band on road,
Yeah, a little
speakers,
vibe,
a little
yeah,
jump up, something, a little
There was
breeze, not in
street
no
parties
carnival.
there.
Was,
Yeah, there were. You just had to organise it. You did it.
Yeah. Or
what,
go
where
to
they
one.
serve cucumber
There was a
sandwiches
few.
and stuff? Not them ones.
What one do you wear? Which one do you want?
We want a proper
Yeah. There
Oh,
were.
bashments.
Yeah, but it was just a bank holiday.
It was just more of a
Yeah, like, there's a reason to have a party.
Yeah, I
You
did-
weren't
I did
going to
o-
see Charles's face.
I did
on it.
overtime. I did overtime.
But shout out to my boy Harry, who left the thing and got on the first thing out here
Come on.
to go celebrate his child's
Yes.
birthday.
Yes, Harry.
Respect and manners. I'll vote for you to have the
I'd
next
vote for you
coronation.
too.
Do you know what I mean? Because I know that will be a turn up. I could see Harry have a couple of the man there in there when he's getting the crown on there with Spud. And you're like,
Slip.
bruv, you made it, you know? All of them thing
Right,
there.
like this, like,
Hey,
and the crowns.
did you see when the brothers and sisters from Wakanda were singing
I saw that. Yeah.
there was a white. Hold on. Which one's my camera, Joe? Is it this one here? All right. You see that little white? This is to the little Caucasian girl that was all in blue. I clocked your outfit because I remembered your face, looking mad disrespectful when they were singing their hearts out. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Yeah. If you didn't want to be there, you didn't have to be there. When you see grown folks, especially black people, are giving that sauce when they're singing the hymns of hymns.
Sauce.
Fix your face, man. Yeah, fix your face. That's what I'm saying. Carry on as you were.
Not
sir.
the one in blue as well.
I want to say to the rest of the population in England who celebrate this time of the year and the fact that a king was in his element, I hope you had a good time. Me, I was there for the banter. And yeah, we move.
Banner was flying around.
Black British actors are now becoming the most sought after in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Of course.
Larenz Tate came out the other day and he had a conversation with the boys from Earn Your Leisure. And he was talking about the fact that there's that invasion of black artists. And obviously there's a struggle within Hollywood at the moment, as it is with just getting on as a Black American artist. And when I was watching his vibe and the way that he was talking, I felt like he was a bit pissed off. And I was watching it going, yeah, but the man them coming out, we're outside now.
Yeah.
You Americans have had your time. Like, we've watched you lot on TV for the longest.
Yeah.
And now the man them are coming through and turning up. So, how do we feel about that at the moment with our actors? You know, listen, you know, the Boyegas, the Damson Idrises, the Daniel Kaluuya's, Jeffrey, who's back outside again. Dharma. No, Jeffrey.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Morgs.
Wow.
That was the first Jeffrey.
Yeah, just drink up.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're talking about black.
All right, let me
He said dumb.
let me try to steer the shit back.
Yeah.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
speaking about Jeffrey G in the new Bel Air.
Oh, yeah.
He's
that Donny.
British.
Yeah, that Donny. Yeah, he's British.
He's British. You know, Naomi from she's from North London who killed it.
Campbell. Naomi Campbell.
Why is it here?
She's British.
She is, but is she an actress
I
though?
did.
I'm talking about Naomi, who portrayed Whitney Houston in I Want to Dance with Somebody. If you haven't seen that film, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, check it out.
'Cause
It's big.
you'll forget that it's someone playing Whitney Houston. Trust me. But yeah, but a lot of them are stage seasoned. Like a lot of them, they went to
school.
acting school.
Yeah.
They got to grips with acting through being on stage shows. You know what it's like in Central London. You probably see Beverly Knight on like 6 of the 7 stage shows that's going on.
Yeah.
Facts.
Do you know what? I feel like now, not even now, I feel like over the last couple of years, there has been an influx in black actors, even on adverts.
For sure.
I noticed that I will sit and I'll watch advert and I'll think, and I don't really watch them, but I'll go, oh,
Yeah.
a black
Oh,
family on
family.
Sainsbury's
Oh,
advert. Like, oh, that's new. But it's because I feel like they know now
They have to.
who's the... First of all, they have to,
have to.
Yeah.
because you can't hide anymore and say,
Diversity
oh, there's nobody
tick.
there. We're knocking on the doors.
Yeah.
And also, it sells.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day,
Facts.
if you want your product to sell, we are like...
We're
the biggest consumers.
Black pounds,
in things.
strong pounds.
We'll fill up cinemas. We'll go and watch. Look at Black Panther.
That's right.
We'll be there. So they're like, right, cool. Let's actually.
We're marketable. We are marketable. And the fact is, you know what Hollywood's like? They like that, we have international...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You put a British actor
Yeah.
in a thing, you're going to get more revenue. You're going to get more eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Morgs, you say that though, but it's not. Let's be clear. Our dons and our queens from here that are making it in Hollywood, it's not because we need to be more diverse and open up the world to new actors. These guys and girls have earned it. Like, they are proper actors. I'd say actors. I'm not saying actors and actresses. They're proper actors.
Yeah.
Like, they're breaking in because they're quality. Do you see what I'm saying? They've been grinding.
I also think that America accepts British actors more. I've heard it.
Yeah.
Where it'll be like, people will be here doing the, acting school, going here, doing that lesson, but they're knocking on the doors and no one, oh no, we don't need you. They go to America, oh hey, come on in.
Yeah.
More accepting of us. So there's a lot of artists, not even just acting, music.
Yeah.
They'll go over to America because they're ready to
I think,
accept it than over here.
and I feel like even since Idris was doing The Wire, and we had all of that, hold on a minute, he's British?
Yeah.
When they did it, when they were like, oh my God, we just got finessed. It set a precedent going forward. And ever since I've seen that, it's like we go over there and we just hold down the accent, man.
Because we
Just cold with it.
I used to think to myself, how comes Americans can never do
a
good English accent? They always sound weird, but it's because we're the foundation.
Well,
I feel like
but they speak our language.
They do, but they've
The
got
accent,
they got the accent.
Yeah.
We've got the foundation. They added an accent.
Yeah.
Like, so of course we just have to add an accent. They got to try to remove one.
Plus, you know who really finessed it? Jeffrey in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. he went over there and he kept his accent, and that was like his whole thing. This is a British actor in an American TV show with his British accent, and we're gonna play on he's British, and the culture clash was always good because he'd be more of like the preem, like
that's right,
Master Will, whereas everyone would be like, "Hey, yo, Jeffrey!" Like it was just like different. Do you know what I mean? So,
would you say we're more affordable?
No, our price has gone up.
I think we're probably more polite when it comes to the negotiating.
I like the way Reeves said that.
Polite.
Whereas Americans are a bit quite forward, isn't it? They're probably like, no, I'm not doing it. 1 million or I'm gone, John.
Yeah.
Whereas we'll go,
Man, like John.
Yes.
John's always on cutting the checks.
John and them.
Yeah, John and them.
John and them.
Yeah.
Whereas we're kind of like, okay, all right. You know what I mean? I think we're...
I think it's good to see because obviously the big actors, the big black actors who paved the way, Sidney Poitier and Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman, they all their movies, there's movies that I'm visualizing now that they just smashed it.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that we're breaking through because we are that good.
Yeah.
We are
literally
that good.
Of course.
Yeah. So you can't hold us back. And I do respect what Larenz Tate said in that video, and he was like, "Look, we're all in this together." And he was like, "Look, this is a family thing. I'm not trying to separate myself from British black actors.
Yeah.
Like let's all make there's bread to be broken. So let's do this, man."
I think YouTube and Netflix helps as well.
Yeah.
Like if I think, okay, back in the day with the Morgan Freemans, Denzels, it was literally just cinema films or the lady in the shop with the DVDs.
What we're clicking on.
Of course, you can go and see people's short films or Netflix of just look at like things like Top Boy and all these other things where it's like, oh my gosh,
that's right.
Okay, English people can act.
And thanks to Netflix, Top Boy's reach has far exceeded what it was in Channel 4.
100%.
Channel 4, it was just like for us. It was, that's why it was so protective when we heard like
The
Netflix
internet.
when it was like, whoa. Netflix,
Where are you taking it?
Drake, no, Drake, keep your hands
Yeah.
off. It's like, nice. If anything, it helps them. Because now people might be like, you know what, that Kano guy, that guy plays Sully.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We could put him in something.
Exactly.
He's a bit cuckoo in the role he's playing.
that's right.
We're going to have to ask him to play something else because, the guy's wild in there. But, same with Ashley, like, I'm sure these people are sitting down in Netflix, probably going to the international section, which is Netflix's secret weapon.
That's right.
They might get their ass kicked in other things compared to other streaming services, but the international selection they got, they're still clear. And they were like, this actor's all right. Let me click and see more of this act. Ooh, this is all right. And then it's like, hey, we need to put a call in and speak to this Daniel Kaluuya guy or this Bashi guy.
That's
Or,
it.
do you see what I'm saying?
That's it.
So keep going, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it moving.
We love it. We love it.
Intermission period 1. This is record of the week. And this week, we're going to play a record by the one and only D-Power Diesel. The record is called Sneaky, featuring Kruze, Leone. I want to shout out to the girls from 10th Letter, Cat Park, and Ellie for sending us this music and keeping us in tune with what's going on. Fast Food Podcast, Drizzy Sakafet Freckles, Ghamzeh in the building, Reems, Morgan Heights, Jojo Montana, and we do it like this.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
That was record of the week, D-Power, Sneaky, featuring Kruze, Leone. Shout out to the girls from 10th Letter. We love you. Thank you for keeping us in the loop with new music. We'll keep our ears to the ground with that project. Morgan Heights, Drizzy Sakafet Freckles, special guests are in the building, Ghamzeh and Reems. The girls are doing their thing, sipping on 2-2 wine and them thing there. The sun is blazing through the door, so the vibe is nice. Shout out to Jojo Montana. In Japan, they really live. Their game shows are amazing.
I love it.
Their game show is amazing. So I got sent. Was it you that sent me it?
Possibly. Yeah, unless someone else. Oh, whoa. Let me choose my
Was
words
it you?
wisely.
Jerk off karaoke. I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yes, because someone sent it to me and I was like, I got to share this quick
Can
time.
you send that to me?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
jerk.
Son.
Wait,
Sister.
I need
Just-
an explanation.
yes.
I need
Son.
a description.
I feel like I don't.
I feel like I know from what he said, but
It sounds like it's self, but I'm hoping that it's.
Jerk off karaoke.
It is what it says on the tin.
Is it really?
wow.
It could
Yeah,
be
sorry, I didn't
feel
want to leave you
there's
over
a
there.
hidden-
Do you have to
There
laugh?
must be a hidden.
Do you
I
have
could
to
almost-
last as long as the song?
Wow.
Sorry, no.
No, I love it, but I'm like, we really.
You know when you're like, come on.
Isn't karaoke their thing as well? It's their
I
kind
love a
of.
karaoke.
Yeah,
They
that's their
love
thing.
Love a karaoke.
They love a
I've been
karaoke.
Chinese
I didn't
buffet
even know
with
they
them.
could jerk.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to eat.
So there's a game show they got over there, yeah, where you've got to sing a song and you've got to concentrate.
Wow.
But
I know what your song would be.
I'm ready to
Wait,
throw the whole mic.
Wait, I want to hear this.
I know what your song would
Wait,
be.
leave the song. I want to hear this.
Your song would be, girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into. Don't try to.
It's the shakes. Look at his shakes. Look at his shakes.
That would be your song. I know it.
Wow, let's put it on now.
Fast
And-
podcast
and
live
do
from
the
Japan.
pop for us.
imagine.
Wait, are we doing jerk off? Wait. Joe, what do we do?
Wait a minute.
While eating jerk chicken.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You are what you eat.
I thought the person was a jerk. That was
Yeah.
Just
singing.
The man was sitting. The man was singing his song, and the woman was just going to work. But the thing about it, she was going to work, but she's like a guru. So right. She's like in her 70s, and she's a trained
Professional.
hand job.
Profesh.
Yeah, and
She knows what she's doing.
So she's
So
a she's a DJ.
she knows the
And
vibes.
she's doing her job.
And you're singing, and she's doing her job, and you got to concentrate on the song.
But she's like this though. You're singing, girl, and you got someone in your face
In
like,
your face, just
wow, they're
serious as
pulling on
well.
you, and
Wait,
you're like,
wait,
close
wait.
your eyes.
I need to see.
Wait,
this.
I
cannot.
Let the rhythm get
Please.
into you.
I cannot.
Take a deep breath and don't try to.
Okay, is that hard?
Yo, he look like he's been there before though.
Yeah, it
Wait,
is.
please let me watch it.
It is hard.
Man was sounding like the Bee Gees. Hold on, he was sounding like the Bee
But is
Gees.
it hard, even if it's someone that you don't find
Yeah,
attractive?
that's what I was just about to say. And then she's looking you in your face, and she's 70.
Yeah,
And
like,
you're
is there-
there
is
just.
there-
But it's not. She sends out her. She sends out her
You can't even
minions.
speak. It's just short.
Yeah.
She sends out her
She sends out the
minions.
panel one.
She's not the one that does
Nah.
it. She trains them and sends them out.
Oh, so they're like,
So
okay.
she's just in your face.
Yes.
Wow.
You gon'
Wow.
stop now. You gon' stop.
Wow.
Is that what she's doing?
But then,
And the woman's-
is it, where does the jizz go? Does she like?
Whoa!
Yeah.
We
Where's
never
it
thought of
going?
that.
It's in the
We never thought of that.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Incoming!
Oh.
Imagine everyone
they-
sitting there like, no.
Don't
do it. Concentrate.
No, please, no.
Imagine.
What are these accents?
No, enough. Please stop. No. My wife is just
Concentrate.
Bro,
This is too much.
This is a lot.
hold on, wait.
Wanna
This
watch
is
it?
a lot.
I'm really-
That's not in the song, by the way.
Look at her.
Yeah, from the back as well, you know, like.
And she's probably in the face.
Wow, she's this close.
What I'm saying
I think
to
she's
you,
whispering in his ears as well.
Yeah.
they
She's
are
breathing on the neck.
professionals.
How much do
They're
they get
gonna-
paid just asking for a friend?
I do it for free.
It's hard times,
I do
man.
it for free, man.
Whoa,
Yeah, well,
sorry.
you
Wait,
would.
wait,
Like,
wait,
all you
wait,
gotta do is
wait.
stand there.
Wait, hold
You
on.
know what they sing? You know what they sing?
Wait, sorry.
You know me, you're the other friend.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, who's
No. We're not doing that. 1 second. Ghamzeh specifically asked, how much do they
get paid?
I'm asking for a friend. She wasn't asking about to sing or join the competition. She's specifically talking about the hand. How much is the hand getting
said,
paid
that's it.
to do
Will
the job?
said.
I'll do it for free. Yeah, I'm done. You free. Do the rest of the show by yourself.
Don't leave. You wanted to show us that video.
Go on,
Hey, Drizzy, you asked me what song I would sing and you were wrong. This is the song I'd sing.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine?
This is wild.
Oh, God.
While this is happening, she'll be like this.
In the face.
In the face.
And the audience are there like, no, concentrate.
Oh my God. But listen,
where do you find this information?
it just gets sent to me. It just gets sent to me.
Twitter is a wonderful place.
Listen, it gets sent to me and then it's just and then it's on.
It's course.
Yeah.
I sent it to him. No word of a life. I'll show you the message. I sent it to him and he said, sign me up. He said that.
I said it.
No lie.
Worse than that.
It's not nothing worse.
Program, whatever, or the one we have in the UK. The what's it called? Naked Attraction.
Oh, no.
That's worse.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Channel
but
4,
you're not even seeing
and they're gonna...
But are you seeing their piece?
No, I don't think so.
That's too much.
UK one. Yeah, but you could be like,
unless you're in the audience.
Just making it up.
I couldn't, because
UK one, you're swinging it.
Hold on,
Like,
wait. I feel like there's a bit of a little tint of little racism there. What was trying to say? Because they're Japanese, you can't see their things.
No one said that.
Who said that? Who said that? Jojo, I need to monitor what's going on. Who said
Come outside.
they've got small ticks so you wouldn't see when you sit at the front? Who said that?
Come outside.
I remember.
You can't compare the things to a grain of rice, man. What's going on? That's not nice.
Unless you've been there, you don't know, right?
Okay.
But we've all heard.
The Fast Food Podcast.
R.I.P. Jerry Springer. Died at 79 years old.
Like Jerry.
TV icon. Started it off. I didn't actually know he was like a politician before.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Before he started it, he was a politician. He was actually running for mayor, or
It makes sense now.
he was a mayor for a year or something like that.
Okay.
Wow.
And then someone approached him about doing a show. He was only supposed to sign up to do the Jerry Springer show for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it popped off.
Of course.
What a time.
Wow.
What a time!
I used to watch that all the time.
Amazing.
What do you call that TV? Car crash.
Yeah.
That was our reality TV moment, right?
Yeah.
Because that wasn't big. Reality TV wasn't that big.
No.
So that was like an introduction to
it, yeah.
the madness.
To the madness.
I just
Madness.
used to think it was the best talk show
It was
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's like, these are American.
But then the
talk
thing with
shows?
Jerry was he'd always sprinkle some game in there.
Always.
Whether it's positive game or like, look, racism is
was never
it's not the way.
Where was the positivity?
Nah,
It was like a weird kind of. I'm trying to be
he'd
positive.
always
but
and he'd always end it with look
the
after
ending
yourself
bit. Yeah.
and each other. That's the
Yeah.
positivity for me.
On his little stool.
Wait. To look after each other and yourself after you just outed
Yeah,
one
he
Donny.
did that all the
But you saying he's a politician, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the way he used to drop a line and then walk and be like, watch it unfold.
But do you know what used to be funny about Jerry Springer's show? Things would be popping off on stage and he'd just be there and
I love
everything
it.
would go past him.
Just there.
Like beef would happen and no one clipped him.
No.
He never got touched. It was like,
Don't forget, man like Steve was there. Steve was like Stone Cold Steve Austin 2.0.
But you get in these like reality TV shows, you get like you get a briefing.
Yeah.
You know, you can punch each other, you can do this.
Yeah, but leave
don't-
Jerry.
Leave the props.
Yeah.
leave the-
But that was a big look, you know. That was a big look to be invited to Jerry's show. That was a big look then. And then you have like a black guy on stage, and he'd be like, "No, there was a white woman that was on stage, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so disgusted." Because he must have said to her, I'm black.
I'm black. Yeah, I saw that.
She was like, what?
Yeah.
You're black? She reacted like Terry Crews, the white chicks, when the Wayans brothers pulled off their mask. And you'd think you'd be like, oh, you're guys, why are you touching me? It's like, oh, you're black.
Yeah, fact.
Bruv, I was in tears. She looked at him like, you're black? My family won't put up with this shit. You're black? All the time you be black. Bro, Jerry Springer, thank you for the memories, sir. Jerry.
Okay, let's. I don't want to go too. I don't want to go too dark, but
oh man,
don't. That opened up all the doors for the fuckery, right?
Of course.
If you check it, that's just a broken society right there.
Then UK had Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah,
Kyle.
Who else was there? Who did that? Who did stuff like that?
Trisha Goodhart.
Nah, Trisha was more
She
tea
started
time.
nice,
Yeah.
and then she realised,
Yeah, she
I
needs to
gotta
turn up.
spice it
We
up
need to get the
a little.
numbers. Yeah, we
So
need to
I
get
used to see some of
numbers.
her guests,
Yeah.
like, oh, this
Yeah,
ain't
she
Trisha.
needed to spice it up still.
But it was mainly Jeremy, JK.
Jeremy
He was the main. He was the main. He was
Top
the
dog.
wannabe.
Yeah.
Top Don.
Yeah.
But while we're on diving into that side of things, I came across another video recently, which I obviously shared with my esteemed co-host here.
Yeah.
I respect the profession because this woman clearly does the things on her own terms and stuff. But I came across this video. I don't know if I was why are you laughing so much, bro? Well, wait up. I don't know why when I watched this video, the thing that really concerned me the most was the name the person took. So this person called their name Tati. So the video was, shout out to Super. He was interviewing this woman. Now Super does a lot of these questions in Manhattan, Times Square. We were like, hey, what's the wildest thing you've done? And she'd be like, or he or she would be like, da-da-da. They'd be like, I love that for you.
Yeah.
I love that for you. So he's speaking to this woman, and this woman's like, yeah, I'm a professional dominatrix. I think she said, right?
That's right.
But then the camera pans out, and I was like, "Rah, this girl's really hot. She's got nice curly hair. Boom, 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 boom,
She's
boom.
got nice curly hair.
Beautiful." But the camera pans out, and then there's this Donnie there on his knees with a gimp mask on and a chain. So he's there like a dog.
Is this the black lady in red?
Thank you very much, Reeves. I knew someone was going to meet me in the middle. There you go. And he was talking to her, and then he said to her, the guy Super who interviews her said to her, so tell me about him. And then she goes, it's not him, he's got a name. And it's like, what's his name? He goes, Tati. And I was like, Tati?
Man like Tati.
On his knees like a puppy waiting to be told, roll over, bark, everything.
He paid to do that
and
too.
he paid to do that. And she said there's people that pay
Money.
just for me to...
I would.
But Tati though...
The controller.
Of course. Listen. Send through the requests.
Money.
Be the controller.
There's money to be made. There's money to be made in that still. So shout out to the ladies that be out there. Yeah.
A lot of money. There are
A lot of
some
money.
men out there that just...
And it's a lot of them that are in the financial district. You know them
Yeah.
top suit donnies.
All them weird dons.
Yeah, they got a special account
Yeah, they
just
love
to
that
pay for her.
They love that shit.
Even when I saw him, I was like, I can
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
without that.
I want to
what
see
he
his
looked
face.
like.
You plum. You know, like that. You want to say you plum, but he wants to keep himself incognito.
He looks so innocent and scared and but then I'm like,
He's
He
probably
looked
a judge,
pathetic.
right?
Probably
He's
a
a judge.
judge.
Yeah, he's a judge.
Them man there.
Yeah.
but then I was like, you paid for this, so I'm not feeling sorry for you. But he looks so like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Where am I? There's bright lights. I know I paid for the black lady, but oh my gosh, where's this black man come from?
Why they
What's gonna
filming
happen?
me?
Mommy, like it was just one of them words. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Shout out to her.
2023, baby.
2023.
Telling you.
Met Gala. Do we care?
Yes,
I just...
I like the fits.
yeah.
I like the fits.
That's it. I don't actually know
I do
what
take
it's
inspiration
about.
from some of the fits. I'm like, I'd put that and that together.
What
And,
is it?
you know, I like the fits. You know what I mean? It's obvious that certain people didn't turn up. You know,
Yeah. Who
that's
did?
how they roll.
Yeah.
That's how they roll.
Yeah.
You know who they are.
The real king and queen.
You know how they
Okay,
are.
Yeah.
I think.
Met, do you know what the Met Gala is?
Yeah, but like I don't. Yeah, but
Isn't it
I
just
don't follow it. I don't.
So it's a
know.
charity event.
It's just more,
Yeah.
It's a charity event and people dress up to the nines.
But what's the charity?
Oh, what's the charity?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't know
Because I
if
always
it, I
hear
think
it's
it
a
changed.
charity
I think it
event.
changes every year.
Oh,
I think
okay.
so.
Oh, wow.
But I think the designer was Karl Lagerfeld this year. They
Yes.
was honouring him or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it might have been a charity that he was
Okay.
passionate about.
Okay.
But the stars come out dressed to the nines.
They do.
And then there's Lil Nas X.
Quick fire round.
You
Got
know,
the bell
hang
ready.
on. What's wrong with that? I want to know.
Huh?
You don't like it?
Huh?
But
Okay. No,
I don't
got-
get it
it's
because
alright.
everyone
Chill.
dresses
I got it.
how they
I got
want to
it. I
dress,
got it.
right?
I've got it. I've got
Yeah.
it from here.
Yeah.
We can't hate on one person and not hate
got
on
it
the
from
other.
here.
Yeah.
If he wants to come with his Willie hanging low, what? If he wants to come in diamond tees, he can,
I've got
right?
it. Right. You are.
We live in a country that Our body, our choice, right?
I was trying to move.
So I got it from there. It's cool. You want to take this one?
Yeah. Floor is yours.
I have no problem with people dressing how they want to dress to express themselves. It's totally fine.
Right.
What I think with him is, and there's another one, and we know who the other one is.
Another one.
But we'll say the person's name, both their names begin with S. The first name ends with an M, and the second name ends with an H.
Yeah.
Them two in particular, of recent times, they go super over the top with it to try and prove a point that we already know. Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and the rest of them Donnies can see you play for the other side. We understand.
Okay.
And we understand your community, the LGBTQ plus.
Yeah,
Let's not forget the plus.
Plus I.
More of them, plus, need representation. But the way they're going about it, I feel like you're not even really representing for those people, the voiceless people anymore. I feel like you're representing just yourself and just trying to do this circus thing. You're in the Met Gala, you can dress how you want to dress.
But did you not just say Met Gala, it's about just wearing the most crazy thing, right?
That's not, this guy thinks he's a Silver Surfer in the MCU or something, bro. But with heels. What are we doing?
I told you I didn't watch it, so like,
I agree.
I think you can wear what you
think-
want. You can, because listen, there's people that have come on the red carpet with some mad
hope not.
outfits.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, some
From
crazy
every
ones.
culture, race, age, whatever. If they did that, for example, entering when King Charles is becoming king, cool, that there's no place for that. But if it's a place where you can dress how you want, you got to hit like some next level outfits, then you can dress how
If
you
he
want,
was on
right?
tour, Ghamzeh, I would be like, bro, do you use your tour? But I just feel like
He was ruining the red
I just
carpet.
feel it's not even the red carpet. You know, I just
Wasn't
feel
even
like
the red carpet, it was white.
It was the
Those-
stairs. He was
those-
ruining the stairs.
those in that community, even they must be like, bro, you're doing too much now. Like,
Yeah, stop it.
we want you to represent us in these circles where we're not really represented, but you're
I
doing
think
too
they
much.
are.
That's all. I just feel like you're doing too much to get your point across that you play for the other team. Bro, it's okay.
quick fire round. Ghamzeh, if you don't know, we do a quick fire round when we have guests. You got to be on point,
Oh, here we go.
and you can't plead the fifth.
Oh my God. I'm stressing out. I have anxiety.
Got to answer. Do you
My
want to go first?
indecisiveness is kicking
In
in
fact,
already.
this is called a quick slow fire round now, because for the last couple of episodes, everyone takes ages to fucking.
I was going to say,
It's
I
a
thought you were calling me
madness.
slow.
Yeah, so it's quick slow
Everyone's
fire
like,
round.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Because I'm foreign, so
I will say
I've got
press
to take
the-
my time.
yeah, if the bell gets pressed and you don't say it, then we move. So you got to be on point.
Okay.
All right, cool. You ready?
All right, let's go. If you could ask your ancestors 3 questions, what would it be?
Oh, shit. Oh, see, anxiety. Am I going first?
Anyone could go.
No, you go first.
No, what?
Answer. Okay, wait. What? What was the
Okay, all
question?
right, I'll go. See everyone's tap dancing. All right, my first question would be like, who in the tribe was the first one to get bamboozled? First of all, that's the first thing I want to know. Who was in the tribe that got bamboozled to step foot on the boat and say to everyone else, hey, come on, let's go, we're going for a trip. Secondly, I'd ask, are we as a generation doing you lot proud?
Oh, that was my quote.
I can answer
Took
that.
too long, Reems.
No, I'm joking.
And then my third one would be, what would you want us to do moving forward to take it back to where our status used to be? That's my 3 questions.
I like that.
And if no one's got any answer to that, we can keep it moving.
Ghamzeh, it was his
But he had
question.
time to think.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I've almost tap dancing. I just asked, I haven't looked. The question's there. I ain't got an answer.
Ask the question again.
I need to stutter. If you could ask your ancestors 3 questions, what would it be?
Why did you sell me?
Right.
How do you make jollof?
Right. So that's important.
And teach me how to throw.
Daddy, I know.
Teach me how to do.
Teach me how to Dougie.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Ladies?
that's the third one is really important.
Very.
Fuck the rest.
Okay, all right, so now let's go.
I don't even like this show. I don't want to play it.
Morgs, go ahead.
Would you sleep with somebody if...
Yes. I mean, sorry.
He didn't even get to the end of the He was like, will you? Yeah.
And that's the way love goes.
That's the way love goes.
Would you sleep with somebody if their place was trash?
Would you what?
Sleep with somebody if they kept their house.
I feel like this is a personal attack.
No, I've got OCD, no.
No?
No.
If you went there...
Because I sleep with people that I know I'm going to have a relationship and a future with. I'm not just the sort of person that would just, So in order for you to keep your house in that sort of nastiness, then you can't live with me. You can't be my partner, so no.
From when you said nastiness, my question was, is it mess or is it dirt? But nastiness?
It's the same, right? Mess can be like clothes on the floor, right?
Yeah, mess is like, okay, I can
that
see
means
your
you got to
steps.
pick it up. Are you willing to pick it up?
No, I can tell you though. Why have you left that jacket on there?
Yeah, but the fact that he's already not doing that.
Sometimes men
and he's a
need
grown-ass man.
I know. I get it. But sometimes you don't mind a little...
I've been to a girl's house and doo-doo was in her toilet.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, but sometimes the doo-doo floats back up.
Okay, was it a
It was a skidder.
Was it a floating doo-doo?
Yeah, I need to know.
It was a skid.
No.
You lot aren't skid all the wrong questions.
Wow. Sorry.
The real question is...
Wow.
The real question is... The flipping elephant with the unicorn sequences on it is... You still smashed her, didn't you?
No.
I left.
Yeah. But I would to go buy a toilet paper.
To buy bleach. This is all you do when you get doo-doo.
Because doo-doo is beyond me. Like a messy kitchen, a messy front room, clothes everywhere. I'm in and out. I'm going in, I'm coming out. I'm not trying to live with that. But when I went to the toilet and I see skid marks on the thing, and you're a girl, you better relax.
And she knew you were coming as well.
I think she did. That's why the toilet was how it was. She did relax. That's why it was like how it was. A little too much.
Okay, so we...
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what's this one?
All right. Would you... Oh my gosh, man. All right, I'm going to jump off the back of that one. All right, would you...
excuse me.
Sleep with a goat Persia, no one knows.
Persia, put your earphones on.
Yeah, put your headphones on.
She's slick. And she's like, you lot are kiki and hard.
Don't worry, Uncle Morgs is onto you.
Yeah,
would you sleep with a goat and no one knows about it, or not sleep with a goat and everyone thinks you did?
What is wrong with you?
Wait, say that again.
What is wrong with you?
Say that again, because I don't.
The second one, no, because I don't want to feel
What happened? Would you sleep with a goat and no one knows about it, or would you not sleep with a goat and everyone thinks you did?
No, not sleep. No,
when?
No.
That's a good question.
No, it's not a good question. You just don't sleep with that. Why would you want to sleep with a goat?
Wait.
Now here's the
Drizzy.
problem.
No,
wait.
This is stressing me out.
Now here's
Drizzy.
I like goat.
I did not say sexually. You see how you lot minds in the gutter?
How are you going to sleep with a goat?
No.
So you just want the goat to be in my bed?
No, you could be out in the wilderness. And you meet a
40
goat,
days, 40
and that's
nights.
what keeps you warm while you're sleeping until they find you. I didn't say sexually. I did not say sexually.
Stop it!
You see where you lot mind went?
See?
All right. But could you answer my question, please? Thank you very much.
I ain't sleeping with no goat for heat or for anything else. I'm a big
I don't think goats want to sleep with us.
No, for it to headbutt me.
Yeah. And goats are like high up in the mountains.
And I'm trying to hold it like, oh no.
Press the bell.
Would you be with somebody that couldn't cook?
Yeah.
Calm. Press the bell.
Would you rather wake up in the morning and find out your father comes home and introduces you to his boyfriend, or that your sister is a well-known porn star?
Wow.
My sister being a porn star.
Wait, so what?
Wow.
What was the question? Are we
Don't worry, I'll repeat it again.
Which one
Would you rather wake up in the morning and your father is introduced you to his boyfriend, or wake up in the morning and your sister is a well-known porn star?
People are people. I don't mind either.
My sister can be a porn star. That's fine.
Suck on my sister.
I know, but my daddy.
Yeah,
Your daddy coming home with Trevor.
Hey son,
No, I can't do that either.
This is
Daddy,
is a quick
Daddy
fire
might
round,
come
buddy.
home with
I
a
got
rich.
anxiety. Hey, Ghamzeh, I'm with Ghamzeh. I
But then my
got
sister could be
anxiety.
rich because she could be about that life.
Yeah,
I
but
got-
that's, she got
I would
proper
say my
at a
sister.
certain
And if people know my sister, then that means you're watching porn.
Yeah,
So you're just as bad as her.
Yeah.
But she's getting paid.
Yeah.
And you're not.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna save this question again for when there's like 4 of us, because I need to get JoJo's opinion on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna remember to bring that one back up. Let's go.
Have you ever written a song for somebody?
Yes,
Or poem?
Poem I have.
Poem.
I've written it, recited it. Yeah, that was school days though.
Yeah.
Thought you were slick.
Roses are
Take a
red.
couple little bars and then you make a little poem out of it and you
Yeah.
present it to her and then she'd air you because your game wasn't tight back then. It's all right.
Press the bell. Press
We've
the bell.
come a long way.
Finish the phrase.
Shit.
The way to my heart is.
Through my bed. No, I'm joking.
I just have through my brain. What was we finishing that sentence?
There's going to be, in the episode itself, there's going to be an edit where I drop something right in that part.
Yeah, because it's like you didn't finish.
I wasn't meant to finish.
Oh, okay. Tell me after.
Through my heart. Oh.
The way to my heart is.
Is this like my? Oh, okay, cool. Because I was like, is this a real thing? The way to my heart is.
Oh boy.
That's a
There's
good
a couple
one.
routes.
That's a good question.
That is a good one because there's a couple routes you can take.
There's a couple. Yeah. Loyalty.
Yeah,
trust.
like you can go loyal way, you can
Yes.
go trust way, you can go love way.
Yeah.
I need one.
Loyalty.
Google said there's less traffic through the loyal way.
The loyal way.
Yeah.
Less stress.
Freckles.
Yeah, just be loyal.
Loyalty.
My stomach. Press the bell.
You're so PC. All right. Would you,
Oh, I don't want to.
would you rather get 10 million cash? Cash. Boop, boop, boop. The truck's pulling up with 10 mil cash.
Okay.
Or spend 10 minutes with a loved one who passed.
10 million.
Or spend
$10 million.
Hold on, they've already gone.
Yeah, they've already gone.
Fuck them then.
They're done.
Yeah,
Their
yeah,
spirits
yeah,
can
yeah.
come and say
Fuck that
hi.
shit. Yeah. Especially my auntie.
Hi, Nan.
Yeah, one of my aunties, I don't even really care.
But bro,
Yeah,
whoa.
But can I just say,
Jesus.
this question depends on who has passed. So personally, I've been so lucky that my tight, close family is still alive. Like if it was someone like my mom or
Yeah,
dad,
yeah,
I could
yeah.
understand if someone says, but for
Yeah.
me, it's like I moved to this country at age of 9. I don't know you guys.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know you
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, I respect it.
I was going to take the 10 mil and then pray.
Buy you like a little
Press
something.
the
Do
bell.
something nice for her.
Whoever that auntie was,
We love you.
Love her.
sorry for bringing up that question.
I know
'cause,
what
boy,
she'd want for me.
Yeah.
That's what it is. She'd be sitting
That's
there like,
right.
you idiot.
love that, boy.
Yeah.
Are you a shower person at night or bath person at night or in the morning?
Shower night.
Shower morning and night. Cold showers for me, actually.
Oh, I love a cold shower.
Cold showers.
Cold showers.
Cold
I do.
showers.
I like it after my
Cold
normal
shower is
No,
gay.
No. After the normal shower, I like it.
The only time I go to in a cold shower is I've been in a sauna and I need to cool down because I sweat. You go in the sauna and then you're getting your clothes on and you're just dripping while you're putting the clothes. Clearly your ass needs to chill out.
All right.
Yeah.
A cold shower with the mint and tea tree oil, original sauce, and cold water. Talk to me.
Come on.
Till then,
Okay.
don't say that.
Yes.
Come on.
A cold shower, bro, in the morning when you come back from the
wake
gym,
you
cold
up.
shower, and then you go to
Yes.
work,
I like-
you got extra
I just
bounce
do
in
it
your step.
for health benefits.
Yeah,
but,
no,
but I can't
it
start
wakes you
cold.
up. Or,
Nah, I
have
start
to-
cold and then cold.
You lot are.
Yeah, you like
I don't like waking up cold, but it's like one of those things I just like, let's just do this, wake up,
I do it
shower,
at the
come
end,
out.
yeah, like-
I play music when
Wait.
I'm in the shower, so I reckon I'm like 4 songs into a cold shower. So I play at least 4 songs while I'm in the cold
That's
shower.
good.
Okay.
Press the
I
bell.
like more. You know what I mean?
That's really good.
What object do you misplace the most?
Phone. Remote control.
Lip balm.
control.
I don't even watch TV.
Lip balm. Lip balm.
That's the worst
Like-
part.
Lip balm.
My child sometimes.
Wait a minute.
Those ones.
Yeah, the headphones are on. It's all right.
Where's she going? I thought I was still single.
Yeah, I think the remote.
The remote.
The remote control.
AirPods. I always lose my AirPods.
Oh, headphones, yeah.
they're
I don't
so
have
small.
AirPods.
AirPods are always, I don't know where it is. Okay, press the bell. Couple more. Do you believe in free will?
Oh, I don't. You need to explain that more. I don't get it. What do you mean?
The concept of free will is to be able to make decisions and choices based on your own actions and through nothing else.
I say yes, but I think some people don't take accountability for that, so they say no. But I think you do. It's just some people don't want to take accountability. So, but yes, I do.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is. It really is because I believe in it, but I don't think it's always necessarily something that we can.
Control.
Yeah.
I believe.
So it's
I believe since Eve took the thing, since Eve went to the tree and said, "Bun free will," kept it moving, set the whole thing off. So I don't think we have free. I don't think we have free will, but yeah.
Right, you just read it. You said it's women's fault that we.
Do you know what I mean, Drizzy?
Right, okay.
You know what I mean?
Boy, you're in that on the boat by yourself, buddy.
Any more?
Okay. Would you rather your mum walks into you having sex or your father walks into your room having sex?
Really just
yeah, my dad.
stressed out.
It's easy. That's my dad.
But I think it depends on the sex, right? If it's a girl, we would prefer our mums.
Ma'am,
if it's
this
a man,
is some black.com type sex and even your mum or dad walks in. Who do you want to walk in to see you with your legs behind your head?
my mum.
Let's go. Huh?
I don't know. My mum.
Mum? All right, cool.
Joe wants the mic right now. I'd say my dad because it's just he'd be like, "All right,
Yeah,
son." Yeah.
What would he spud you?
During.
I don't
just saying.
I think he would just be like,
That would just
Because the way he said it, like,
I think he'd be like, "Whoa." and
Can
then,
you
"Whoa."
imagine?
All right, cool.
Like,
You're coming in now.
Yeah.
Not just open the chilling. Actually coming in.
Coming in more ways than one.
I got one. Press the
All
bell.
right, okay.
Do you think more women are logical than men are emotional?
No.
That was clean, Ghamzeh. That was a
I
clean.
think women are more
no.
emotional than logical.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
We're more nurturers. We
Yeah.
think emotionally.
I agree.
But however, I think now in this society that we live in, that there's a lot of like single parents. We've now have to do both. Become emotional, be emotional and logic at the same time. But I think men are more logical.
Yeah, I can agree that I think naturally men are more, but I believe that, it's kind of flipping a little piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like women are losing their emotionalness.
Yeah, I
and
get that.
becoming
Yeah.
more logical.
I agree with that. I think men have always been emotional.
Yeah, 100%.
We've just been told to hide it.
No,
I think men are quite more like.
I just think we just show it differently too. We show our emotions
100%.
Because we've been programmed from young to
Thank
do
you.
that, and it's a
Yeah.
generational thing.
Yeah.
It goes way past us.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that's like, the classic one. Don't cry, you're boy, man up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been told to like package it in a different way, but we've
Yeah.
always been emotional animals.
Of course,
You know what I mean?
you're human.
Yeah.
That's the
If you
truth.
don't have emotions, I question.
Yeah.
you a
It's like
robot?
when you have to read the menu at Nando's. I can't trust you. What are we doing?
Oh, but I do that.
Yeah, I don't read it. I know what I
No, but
want.
I know what I want.
I know what
And
I
you still
want.
read it?
I still have a little glance. Like, oh, look, they got this new.
got
Because
time.
I might change
Yeah.
my mind because I'm not going to be one of those people
Thank
that
you.
stick to the same because you're dry. If you
Half a
stick to
chicken.
the
No, I do.
same,
No, you can remix. You can go up there and go, you know what? I normally get this and this.
I know.
half
I'm
a
dry.
chicken.
I'm
Half
dry.
a
I do as
chicken.
well, but
Half a chicken.
like to read.
Two sides, man. And peri Tamar with halloumi cheese.
You're welcome.
Perry Tamer
You're welcome.
on your chicken.
Yeah, man, on my chicken.
Yeah, but do you never change like when you go to
Never change.
Never changed. I'm still hustling.
I'm done. No, Perry Tamer. Isn't that what the kids have?
Perry Tamer's off there.
It's nice though, because one time I had one of my daughter's wings. I was like, oh, is this what they're giving you lot? It's okay,
Good, isn't
but
it?
it's still,
It
I
comes,
can't go
it comes with the
Nando's.
sticks. It comes with the sticks.
I can't go Nando's and get Perry Tamer. I think that's a bit embarrassing.
Little boy thing.
Don't
man.
do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Like you like it.
Sizing you up like the
46.
Japanese.
No,
then.
you don't listen. It's all right. Don't worry.
I like
Forget
that.
that.
Come
Perry
back with
Tamer, it's
wicked.
all right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah.
46.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Madness.
46.
Doesn't
Yeah,
make
man.
sense. Like, we'll have to see ID.
All right,
You know what?
You two one day could be like me.
You know what's more concerning is that
50 soon.
this is a lady who's been in your house.
Yes, so
and we're now
listen,
finding
I've been to his birthday parties
This is what
every
I'm saying.
year.
But she don't talk to me.
Every year.
She don't
Wow.
Listen,
So she comes in your house,
Yeah.
goes in your fridge,
Yeah.
eats all your stuff in your fridge,
Yeah.
all
I've
the drinks,
cooked-
and
I've
not
cooked-
you know
I've
your
cooked for
age.
Gams.
Listen,
And not your
I was
age.
introduced to him very long time ago.
Very,
then
very long time.
He introduced me to his wife. Who am I going to be friends?
Yeah.
His wife.
Yeah,
Of
true.
course. I'm no longer your friend. I'm your wife's friend.
How many?
I know how old your wife is.
Can I ask how many years have you known Ghamzeh for?
10 plus.
So that's you've known her for at least since she was 36. Wow, so for 10 years.
All
this
right.
never-
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Really rubbing that in, innit?
I was just
And
trying
you've
to
been
say-
to the birthday
I
party and
was-
didn't see the
I
number.
mean, Ghamzeh, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but 10 years? I mean,
no,
you're
listen.
36 and you didn't.
And I swear I came to you like 45th.
Hey, whoa, and we still don't.
So you're not making it. You're not making it better.
Sorry.
Why didn't you come to my birthday parties, Daddy?
Fast Food Podcast. This week's underrated artist of the week goes out to this gentleman here. I'm about to play one of my favorite records by him. Shout out to Loon. Fast Food Podcast. This week's underrated artist of the week goes out to Loon. 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 As you know, we do every week. We do our underrated artists who we want to just give our flowers to. Chauncey Lamont Hawkins was born in Harlem, New York. Started music career as a member of Mace. One of the members of Mace's rap collective Harlem World. Then became part of P. Diddy's Bad Boy Records under the name Loon. Released his self-entitled album Loon in 2003 and made a guest appearance in a song of R&B and hip-hop and in songs on R&B and hip-hop. Loon left Bad Boys in 2014, started his own record label, Boss Up Entertainment. Loon recently converted to Islam around the 2008 period after taking a trip to Dubai. Shout out to Dubai.
Countries.
After converting to Islam, he simultaneously ended his music career and would later relocate to Cairo, Egypt, where he lived till 2011. Fast forward, he's back in America now. And so we just want to...
You know he was here, right?
Was he here?
He was here.
When?
Preaching the good word. He was here like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay.
Preaching the good word. I think it was during the Ramadan season. I think I could be wrong, but he was definitely over here. Because I don't know if you can try. Are you allowed to travel during Ramadan? Can you? Is that a
That's
thing?
a good question. Are you?
I'm not sure, but he was
I'm
definitely
looking at
out here.
I'm looking at Ghamzeh.
He was definitely out here preaching
Only
the.
Muslim here that doesn't know shit about Islam.
Ghamzeh.
It might have been before Ramadan
You know when you
started.
don't- you
I
don't
don't
know.
know. But he was.
You
he
could
was here.
travel unless as long
Yeah,
as
he
you
was
don't
here.
eat.
He was here. Yeah, he was here. He was here teaching the good word, man. So shout out to Loon, man.
Shout out to Loon. He's just another artist who, when you hear him, clearly was talented, had a vibe. He was just smooth with it. And didn't really have many projects out, to be honest with you. But
He was on I Need a Girl.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Both of them. I don't know which one I like more. I feel like the
Need a
first
Girl.
one.
Yeah.
The first was more sugary and more smoother.
Yeah.
Where the other one is That's the one that really busts.
Which one? Yeah.
Yeah, but the first one, I feel like the first one doesn't get appreciated.
what about the Faith record? Gets No Love. That was
That's a tune.
That's true.
That's a tune.
You get no love from me. Yeah, Loon, I like the way he rap. And then the 3 W's record, I Do.
Yeah.
Remember that one? Shout out to 3RW. They had a couple of tunes and then...
They did.
But anyway, shout out to Loon. We salute you. Whatever you're doing in life, keep doing what you're doing. It sounds like you're doing some positive stuff. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Ghamzeh, basically, leading on from the Islam religion.
Oh Lord.
One of the reasons why I wanted to have you here today is because I've seen so much of your Instagram. I've seen so much of a change in your direction with what you post. And I was intrigued. Because I was intrigued, I did my research on it. But it was like, do I come here and talk about it because my friend goes for it? Or do I get my friend to come here and talk about it because she actually knows what's going on and can give me a proper insight? So I chose the latter. So can you talk to me about your activism and the reason behind why you started doing it and where you're at with it today?
Oh God, I think both are correct. I think if you want to talk about it, you can. If you want to bring someone in to talk about it, you can. I think as Iranians, I think we just want people to talk about it.
Yes.
You know, that's our main focus. So just quickly, because this is a long history of what's going on.
No, go for it. The floor is yours.
Iran is a Muslim country. So for the last 44 years, we had a king like the UK. We had a king and queen, which once they left Khomeini, which are the mullahs, they entered Iran, and that's when everything changed. The regime was focusing on everyone covering up. It's a very man-run country.
Right.
So women are beneath. Women don't really have that much power. There's no freedom of speech in Iran.
Wow.
Women are very much like your mum. You stay at home and that's all you do. You can work, but there's certain jobs you can do and then certain jobs you can't be, like judges, lawyers. You can't ride a bicycle. If your husband divorces you, you can't have your children. The children belong to the husband. If you witness a crime, your statement, is it a statement in court? Your
statement, testimony. Well, I think the statement comes to testimony, right? But
that is not acknowledged unless there is another person who witnessed it. And where if a man witnessed something, his statement is valid 100%. Right. A man can divorce a woman by just saying, I'm divorced 3 times. You can have multiple wives. And it's a very, the country is very based on, you do as we say. You can't dance, sing in public. You can't hold hands. You can't be gay. You can't cheat. You get stoned to death. So there's a lot of, madness.
Yep.
So this has been going on for 44 years. And I think the last 8 months, which I've always followed the history of what's going on in Iran, but you just feel a bit useless. You don't know what to do because you're in an entire different country. And I think it's in 2009, there was something happening. There was a movement where everyone was standing up and speaking up and wanting change. But, Iran is very much like we don't have any brands, American brands.
Right.
So you don't see McDonald's, KFC, Apple,
it's
Samsung.
Not westernized, it's not westernized.
Everything is Iranian, like it's all what is in that country.
Yeah.
TV, you can't watch American TV. It's all what they show you, Iranian TV.
Right.
So you're very, the internet gets cut off regularly. So there's not much information that goes in and out. So in 2009, when the Iranian people stood up and wanted to fight back, they cut the internet. And they killed about 500 people on the spot in one, I think it was a cinema. They just got them in there, burned them alive. And so many more. They execute a lot of people in public. So they cut the internet. So that's when my protesting and let me see what I can do started. But it was kind of broken and cut down because the internet got cut off.
Right.
So we didn't really know much. And then they don't have internet. So Twitter was when things started coming out. People would tweet and things. Anyway, it went silent until 8 months ago in September, where a girl called Mahsa Amini was killed because she was... So in Iran, we have more mortality police, which are police that are just go around the streets, and if you're wearing your hijab not correctly, They take you and they educate you. They take you to a center and educate you on hijab and how to wear it. They beat you and do other things to you. So they took her because of her hijab. And by the time they let her go, she passed out and she was in a coma for a few days until she passed away. So hence why this revolution now, that a lot of people say is a woman-led revolution, because a lot of women, when she passed away, like, you know, came into the street and was like, what is going on? We are the women. We want to have freedom of speech, freedom of what we wear, what we want to do, as long as we're not hurting someone else. And then, you know, the IRGC, which is Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, which is the police, the security guards in Iran, started killing a lot of women. The men stuck behind us. So they started fighting. Thousands have been killed since 8 months ago. There's about 20,000 political prisoners at the moment. So you get arrested purely because you just speak badly about the regime. So they killed a lot of people. When you get arrested, you get tortured, raped. This is men, women, children. They've killed a lot of children. Purely because you just talk either badly about the regime or you don't cover up. So right now we're protesting. There's like a global protest happening literally every month since 8 months ago, but you don't hear about it because obviously UK had their hand in getting the mullahs in Iran. There's a lot of political things that are happening that they don't want to speak up, you know. And just to make it a lot of people like, oh, don't bring like the race or anything else into it. The only thing we can say is, you know, Ukraine, which we stand by them, we protest with them as well. Ukraine is all over our news and TVs.
Apps.
We say white because they're white, Caucasian. That's why a lot of people are like, no, but this is just to put it in a very plain sentence, simple terms, is Ukraine is against Russia because Russia is killing all the Ukrainians. Simple words. The only Iran is against the Islamic regime because it's killing its people. Iran is providing Russia with the bombs to kill Ukrainians. So we both have the same enemy, but nothing is being mentioned about Iran. So we all, if the Islamic regime is put under the terrorist list, things can start to change. So that's our main focus now. Like people talking, people spreading news, people emailing their MPs, because the IRGC needs to be placed on the terrorist list. That's then Ukraine can be
exposed.
Russia could be exposed. So many people can be exposed. You know, these mullahs, they're very much like, you can't leave the country, because a lot of people say, why don't you just leave Iran? You can't. You can't leave the country without the permission of a man. And you have to leave a child, a house or a horse or something behind so they know you're going to come back. Right? And like, for example, I can't ever go to Iran purely because I've danced on TV. I'm a choreographer, I'm a dancer. That's illegal. I mean, now it's because I'm like forefront, like holding posters up. But it's a very, very, there's going to be a protest next week on the 14th of May, which we're trying to raise awareness because of musicians that have been arrested.
That's what you're telling me about.
Tumaj Salehi is one of them. He's very political in his rap. He's a rapper. He talks about the regime, how they treat people. They've arrested him just for that. He's been in solitary confinement for 189 days in Iran. In Iran. They've just executed a Swedish national, someone, I can't remember the country, but he's not even from Iran. You know, he's lived somewhere else for a very long time. They've just executed him. They lured him into another country, abducted him, kidnapped him, and now he's been executed. So I think it's just we're just trying to get the word out there.
That sounds right,
You know, awareness. The mullahs are sitting there saying, you can't do this, 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 this. You can't uncover, you can't go on holiday, you can't be, like, you know, in bikinis naked, you can't drink alcohol. But all their kids live in America and in the UK.
That's crazy.
All their kids do exactly what we're not supposed to do in Iran. So it's a bit of a, you know...
It's hypocrisy.
So it's mad.
All right, Ghamzeh, can I ask a question? Okay, what is the reasoning behind this? Like, because everything you're saying, I'm getting educated on the matter because obviously, like you said, where the exposure is next to nothing over here, right? But as you rightly said, depending on what you go on, 9 out of 10 times there's something that will have a yellow and blue flag on it to say we stand with Ukraine. You could be on an app trying to order food and I'm like, oh, do you want to donate 5p to the Ukraine Red Cross and all that stuff? Again, everyone who's under distress and all that deserves help if you can provide it to them. And there's many ways to give help. It's not just financially. But from everything you said there, what I'm trying to work out is, are they doing it to protect, let me see, is there a certain culture, a way of life, not the very strict, under the thumb of the man type culture, but are they trying to like keep hold of something that the Western world hasn't got their grubby hands on, and they're just like, look, you know the tale classic where if you've traveled to someone else's country, you have to go abide by their rules.
Yes. Yeah.
And the whole point of traveling is you're meant to go places where it's a different experience to your day-to-day life. You learn new cultures, new lifestyles, etc. Are they concerned with the way the Western world just claims everything and it all just becomes one big soup of Western cultures just in different places? Or is it just pure fuckery and they're just evil and this is why we need to bring attention to it?
I think they want to keep the Islam very their own. Like they want to keep Iran an Islamic country, which like you said, people go to the country, they experience different things. You should abide by. If I go to Dubai, for example, and I'm not going to kiss someone because I know it's illegal there or do things. There's respect. However, nowhere in the Quran, nowhere it says you should kill, rape, torture.
Right. So these ones doing it at the extremists, right?
They're doing it at the extremists because they want to greed, money, power. And there's no freedom. You should have
control,
the space to have freedom of speech. We can't protest in Iran. You can't say. Even like sitting here and saying, I don't like, King Charles, you're not going to get arrested tomorrow. Where in Iran you do, and you could be executed purely because of that. So it's just greed. It's greed. Because if they were following like the Quran, then we can have that argument of, okay, it's a Muslim country, but it wasn't a Muslim country. When we had the king and queen, we were Dubai. People, every race, color, gender could go in and out. We had fashion, like when I see my parents, like the way they used to dress, and it's only 44 years ago, It's
crazy.
So if you're following a certain, guideline because you want to make the country better, 100%.
Yeah, of course.
But where is the guideline? Because the Quran doesn't say half the things you're doing. And if I'm wrong, let's say, then why are your kids not doing that? Because if they are from a Muslim country, then why are they not abiding? If Iran is so great, why are your kids not staying?
Why are they in the Western?
Why have they run away to a different country? But Iran is supposed to be so fantastic.
They would, I'm assuming they'd find it hard to adjust. Even me, when I go back home to Dominica, I have to adjust a certain way.
Of course.
Because it's like I'm coming from the big city, bright lights, all this at the tip of my finger, touch of my finger, sorry. But when I go back home, I have to be like, right, buddy, you have to slow it down a little bit and get into the groove of what's going on. So I would assume that the way of how, because like you said in the Quran, it says there's specific guidelines in the Quran, but the people that are doing the guidelines, they're doing it to an extreme. But they're using the Quran as an excuse. It's like, I'm doing what's in the Quran, but you're doing it at an extreme level that it's threatening people's lives and etc. But if you're sending your child to the Western world, especially America, if I was born there and you send me to Miami Beach, to Miami, Rick Ross, all that man there, I'm living a different life. I don't know, while I'm on the plane, if I even bother to go back and visit, while I'm in the plane mid-air, I'm like, yo, how am I going to readjust to what I've been living to now?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I got to rap. I got. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got to act a certain way, and if I see women in a certain thing, I got to act a certain way because that's the way of where I am. But when I'm in America, I'd be more polite to the woman and say, "Hey, I don't think you should. Hey, like you're drinking too much. You need Uber to call you to get home instead of stoning them naggers. Like, I've seen you drinking alcohol, or whatever." Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think no country should be focused on being a religious. Like, I think countries should be open to any religion, right? Where Iran is like, you have to be Muslim. Like, they changed our flag and took on our original Iranian flag, we have the lion and a sun behind us. Where they've taken that out and put the sign of Allah. Like, no country should have a religious symbol on their flag. Like, you know, it shouldn't be based...
It sounds to me like a very... as you called it, the regime has come in and just taken over and put their own laws
twists
onto it. When it seemed like before people were a little bit more liberated in a sense of there was a little bit more give.
Yes,
and I think, like, again, there's balance. There always needs to be balance, but it sounds like it's just,
it's crazy
if you speak on it and you live there.
Like the rapper Tumaj right now, he's in prison purely because he's done nothing. He's just rapped about politics. He's rapped about the regime like a rapper would, and any musician would.
Yeah.
Purely because of that, there's been like actresses, sportsmen, like so many people that have been arrested just purely because of like, we don't agree with the regime.
And it's sad because they do it it's the fear, isn't it?
They're
installing fear in people.
But the good thing is, I think we have to voice is Iran, the population is mainly young generations.
Oh, okay.
Like 18, 16, 20-year-olds.
Right.
And it's them that are out there. Because if you see the list of people that have been killed, they're all young.
Okay.
They're not older generations. Like the older generation, I think they've just, like, they're so tired. Because they've gone from free world to a regime like a hardcore controlling country.
Crazy.
Where the new generation, like the women-led revolution is like, listen, if you see your brothers and sisters getting murdered, would you leave the house tomorrow and protest again, knowing you'll just get shot?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're doing. They're literally leaving and going and just fight. They're they're amazing. They're fighting for their rights. And I think more people need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Right. So, on the subject of talking about it, there's many ways to talk about something. We could do it. We've got so many avenues now, which our predecessors would have loved to have had access to in regards to protesting and getting the word out there. So, do your bit on social media.
Yeah.
You know, and like Ghamzeh said, there's a protest happening on the 14th of May. Get involved in that if you, feel passionately about the cause, or if you just know friends, just go just to support them. But I've heard, a little birdie told me, actually, that are you working on a book? Have you got a book circulating?
Yes,
What's happening?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. I've written a children's book.
Okay.
Amazing.
I did this, oh my God, during COVID because I was going crazy.
Right.
And it wasn't supposed to be a book. You know, it's just like, I'm Iranian.
Yep.
So I was very adamant in raising my daughter to speak Farsi, know the culture and everything. So she was 3, 4 at the time. So I would teach her like words like water, mum, dad. And then I would like write it for her, and I will have Iranian books. But then I thought, I want to like read a storybook to her. So, but there wasn't any.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You know, and then I thought, wouldn't be interested if I write like a Iranian Farsi, children's book. So I would like write little sentences. This took a while, because it wasn't my idea to write a book. And I thought, this could be a story where I can just read to her at nighttime.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I thought, let me just translate it like to English.
Yep.
So like when I'm reading it to her, I can say, this means this, mum wants water. It means, this. And then I thought, I Googled, I Amazoned it. I was like, I want to see if there's more books and stuff that are bilingual.
Yep.
Which there weren't. There weren't that many.
Right,
there weren't that many. And I had to like ask my aunties in Iran to send me Iranian books so she can learn Iranian because English books I could find.
Yeah.
So I think that's what was my main
motivation.
I thought just for my daughter. And then I was very adamant in finding an illustrator that was Iranian from Iran. Because I want to, I'm a big believer in putting money in people that you know,
100%.
pocket in people's pockets that you know. But it didn't work out. It was quite hard. And my daughter's mixed, so she's got her Jamaican African side. So I was like, I need a person of colour. It can't be Iranian. It needs to be Jamaican African.
At least you tried.
And I found this beautiful lady, Cheryl. She was beautiful. Her illustration is absolutely, oh my God.
That's the front cover on the gram,
yes,
right?
It looks
amazing.
so good. It's unreal. She's so lovely. And I never realised writing a book, it's expensive. Because I never did a research. I just didn't want, it wasn't my, but it cost me a little bit of money. But, the money went to someone that I think is so talented.
Nice.
And then, there was a little bit of hiccup because obviously I had to now learn how to be on Adobe to write the Iranian side of it because she couldn't, because she's not Iranian. So it took a little while, but it's out tomorrow. So,
yes.
Oh,
18th. On the 18th. 18th of May. Where do they need to go?
It's going to be published on Amazon, so I'll put it on my Instagram page.
Tell us your Instagram.
Ghamzeh.
Spell it for the people then.
Ghamzeh. That's it. And I think this is more towards, anyone can buy this book. But I've seen a lot of, because, we live in a generation where there's a lot of mixed kids now. So I've seen a lot of full Iranian kids, but also mixed Iranian with whatever, race, culture, which is beautiful. But not a lot of them can speak Farsi. So I think a lot of mums, dads that want to kind of teach their kids little words, simple words, colours, foods, like mum, dad, like different cultural, situations or characters. It's in the book. So you can learn, and it's in both languages. And I think it's cute.
That's beautiful.
That is.
That's what's up.
So you heard that. You heard it loud and clear.
Yeah.
Support it.
Just gotta support it, man.
Support it.
Gams, nice.
When you make some peas, just like
the peas, I don't even want the peas because I was like, I better make this money back because I was like, the bank balance is getting low. But I've decided whatever I make. Not whatever, because I still need to pay bills.
Of course.
A percentage of it, I want to help the people of Iran. So whether it's families that have, people that have been, in situations. So that, that would help. It won't just go into my pocket. You're helping, people that genuinely need your help.
But don't feel a way to want to be paid for your hard work. I feel like society's kind of done this thing where it's like, in order to have a good heart, you have to give everything you make away. And
but you could give it to me. It's fine.
No. Do you know what? That was my main goal at the beginning because I was like, I just want to make the money that I spent making the book.
Of course.
But then this was COVID. So when this whole thing with Iran happened, you can't even have donation to Iran because they stopped the donations. You can't even. So I thought, you know what? I can't give my own money because I'm struggling at the moment. So if I can make money any other way, and give a little bit of percentage. But you're right. So many people feel like you need to do something.
Nah, you take a percentage of
your earnings, your hard
and then
work,
the rest.
And
no donation is too small, no donation is too big. The fact that you're just giving your part, especially in this current living cost crisis, like the fact that you're parting with any amount of money to another cause is a blessing, man. So no, big up yourself, man.
Thank
you know what I mean?
Big up yourself, Ghamzeh. Come on. We're going to keep you, Ghamzeh will keep you abreast and keep me abreast with what's going on. And you can follow her and you probably need to give your address and your IGs and stuff again at the end of the show. Thank you.
The Fast Food Podcast.
This week, why don't you just shut up?
Not you, Ghamzeh. This is a section of the show.
Pretty privilege, so you don't pay for a single thing in your life. That includes even dinners. Like, literally, I know that people are going to say, oh, it's only TGI Fridays, but I've just showed you my fit. I'm in a bloody Juicy Couture tracksuit. This is a casual going to meet my friend for dinner. This is not trying to finesse or scam or none of that. This is pure showing you can get your bill paid for even when you are in your casual fit. But I'll definitely do one in a fancy restaurant when I'm all dolled up and show you that you do it kind of differently to how you do it in this sort of casual setting. My girl finally showed up, but she was bloody late as always, so she's begging me to forgive her. Thank you for the little dance, Paul. I love that. We got ourselves some cocktails and I already found the victim that will be paying our bill today. So then I've just said, let's go ahead and order what we want. So we got these pastas. Now, whilst you've already found your victim, you should do little things to, you know, intrigue him, entice him. He already sent some cocktails. Make some eye contact, talk about high value men, talk about how men should pay for bills, how they should send drinks over, wink, maybe walk past, go to the toilet, and voila.
Wow. This week's Why Don't You Just Shut Up goes out to Saffron Marie.
There you go.
Saffron.
And women of that caliber.
Ain't that a type of rice?
Saffron is
Saffron
a
is a spice.
spice.
It's a spice, sorry.
Yeah.
That makes the type of rice.
Okay, cool. All right.
Saffron Marie.
Iranians are like very disappointed.
Damn, a whole nation.
And women of your
and
ilk.
Women.
And women, everyone.
We do not accept saffron.
No, we don't.
In our society.
You go out finessing men's belly. You need to shut up. You need to stop. You need to...
Do people not do anything in private anymore? Is that not a thing? Like,
Reems, take it away.
Like, I just don't understand. You want to have a victim that feeds you and waters you and whatever else, no problem. But why do you have to go on the internet like this is how to cook rice, YouTube video, how to finesse your victim? Like, what?
So you're saying if it wasn't online, like it's okay, that goes, you would never know, I guess, right?
First of all, I would never know.
Yeah.
Second of all, the man's a fool. Third of all, it happens.
Yeah.
Why do you need to go on the internet and say, I'm in a Juicy Couture tracksuit?
Because
Who raised
I
you?
guarantee you? Because her videos probably got so many views now.
Of
That's
course,
the reason.
because these videos are what's popping.
Yeah.
Now.
I thought she was trolling at the beginning. I thought she was honestly trolling. And this is what she does.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, they do.
But when I try, it never happens. Why didn't they pay for my food? I'm like...
There's a way...
Like, I'm doing everything.
It's the Juicy Couture track.
Yeah.
We're not
and,
in the...
And the, oh my God, girl.
Yeah, and the friend that does the dance.
Yeah, with the wig.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well...
No, I'm just saying, she's a beautiful girl. What are you saying?
So off the back of, in regards to that little circle we found ourselves in, courtesy of Saffron.
Saffron. Wow, my man changed her name. We're not going to call her Saffron no more.
When it comes to a date,
Sorry.
like,
Excited now.
does it matter who's suggested the date? But when it comes to paying for the date, who does that fall to? For an example, while everyone's getting their thoughts together.
Oh, I've
already got mine.
I was like, but yeah, carry on. I was probably ready, like.
I'm ready.
For example, say if young King Jojo hits me up and says, yo, Drizzy, what you doing tonight? Bro, chilling, boom. He goes, look, got a friend who wants to go on a date. She's got a +1. She likes some tall, sweet, freckly. All right, I'll back you, bro, because, like, you know, one's a handful, two's could be a party, but could be a handful as well. Is he and myself responsible? Are we? Is he? That's bad English, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, King Charles. If is Jojo, because he's the one who initiated and gave the idea for the date, is he expected to pay for the date? Obviously, if I'm coming along and there's 4 of us, then Jojo and myself probably split the bill between us, right? But if you are the initiator of the date,
That sounds like MC initiator.
are you expected to? Who pays?
It depends.
What does it depend on?
Oh, wait, I say it depends as well. What does
it depend on?
What is this?
Someone needs to support someone because a lot of depends in going on.
Because I need to just get
I
to
just
the
want to
bit.
hear this. I'm interested.
I want to hear the depends. Depends. And then I'll throw in my
If you've initiated it, then... All right, if I'm going to take someone out, but they've initiated the takeout,
okay,
I will... I'd still pay, probably.
But
I'd still pay.
I know you pay.
But I would want you
to try
to at least go, chip in.
Take the purse out.
No, take the money out and put it on the table, and then so that I can take it, and then I'll go, here you go. That's on if they've initiated the takeout. That's on that.
Cool.
The other side of it is, if I've asked them out, I'll pay. And it depends. And it all depends on... It all depends on first date, second date, third date.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Where are we at? Where are we at?
Yeah. Okay.
Are we... If it's fifth date, and you... If it's fifth date and you've said to me, let's go out for food. Yeah, cool. Safe.
No, but okay, let's go out for food and... I want to take you out to this place.
Yeah.
They're two different, like, words are important.
That's true.
Words are important.
See, I think you could say, like, I don't know about you, but like, I just wouldn't go on a date with someone to say, can you come on a date with me? I wouldn't go on a date. I need to get to know you before you even get the privilege to take me out on a date.
Of course, 100%.
So that moment of getting to know me, you will already know who's paying. Do you understand? Because one, I'm Iranian. I'm a very cultural person. I'm very old school. So if you're going, I'm never going to ask you out on a date. And I believe in if you're going to ask me out on a date, you're paying because you want to spend time with me.
Yeah.
However, if we're dating for a little while and we would hopefully we would know our money situation. Yeah. And if he, for example, if I go, do you want to go out, get something to eat? But I wouldn't even say it if I'm struggling because I would be like, let's stay home.
But try to cook for you.
But I'm just saying, if we know each other's like bank balances or situation, work situation, we would know who's paying because I'll cover you this time because like you're having a difficult time at work. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I think it depends on the situation.
That's why, there's so many different layers.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely think, I agree. I think after a certain amount of time, me saying, babes, there's this restaurant I want us to go to, I'm going to probably pay. Yeah. Because I want us to go to this restaurant. Yeah. You see, I'm being... Listen... I got receipts.
Yes.
I if I'm taking you out, I'll take you out. That's not an issue. Fair. But you see, if you ever thought it was okay to be like, first date and the bills come and you want to try and split it.
That's mad.
Or let me see if she's going to pull out her purse.
Yeah.
Don't. What are you doing? Are you not embarrassed?
And it's so awkward when the bill comes and you're like...
If I feel awkward, we're never going out again.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
I will pay.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Exactly, I wouldn't even let me just pay just to
don't make me feel awkward. But I think this whole... I feel like the internet is blurring the lines a little bit.
It's not. I think you're going on dates with people you don't know.
If you're just randomly
asking someone to go on a date with, how do you know what he stands for?
Some people like to just be a bit spontaneous. No problem. But I feel like this whole, even Mrs. Saffron, like men feeling like they're going to be finessed. So that comes into play with not knowing the woman that you're taking out. So if you taking out somebody that's doing this for a living, like she just eats for fun,
she just eats
through men,
she just stuffs her face,
and then you're never gonna see her again, or the messages become few and far between. Then that's on you. You need to be a better judge of character.
Yeah.
But
I respect that.
I definitely think that like there are good women out there that deserve to be taken out. Like if you're gonna take them out, take them out, and trust me. On the 5th, 6th day, you're doing up the most, and she's doing that because she appreciates the effort at the beginning. We were just talking earlier. Women, we go through a lot. We do go through a lot. We do a lot when it comes to going out on dates.
Yeah.
Because if I
nails,
come out on a date,
hair,
exactly,
eyelashes, all these things, men, you got it easy. putting on a nice
Let's
shirt.
have to manscape,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah, you got to shave my wool. I got to shave my wool.
Trim's like £20.
Of course
Yeah, I
you
gotta shave
do,
my
but I
wool.
feel like
I gotta
it's a
shave my
lot
willy, I gotta
more
shave my
for
willy.
women.
Stop it.
What did you say?
We heard
You know what? Yeah.
first.
You know what? You know what? Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
That's techie.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. You know what? Yeah.
Shaving your willy is techie.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but now Reems said something, and now this guy. Listen, Reems, if you go out on a date with a guy during the summer, and he's wearing the type of shorts Morgan is wearing right now, he has to pay. He has to pay 3 times over, even though he's paying once, bruv. Don't wear these shorts again for this podcast. I beg you.
They're so tight. And
Don't wear these shorts again,
Short.
bruv. We don't do that. If a guy comes to you and wants to take you on a date with these shorts,
He said
He has
there's too much
he has to
leg
pay for what you eat now.
in the
He has to pay
peripheral.
for your takeaway for when you're leaving, and he has to pay for your Uber Eats.
But behind
3
the
days
scenes,
later.
this same Don
Bruv.
is telling me I shouldn't
Bruv.
wear my shorts.
Bruv,
We
you
zoom
gotta
in.
relax, bro.
Zoom in.
What kind of hoochie daddy shorts is this, bruv? You know what I'm
Zoom
saying?
in. Look, why close you like zoom in?
Daddy. No,
You know what?
listen.
Yeah, it's out of respect. I didn't say to bro, go sit on the other sofa, please.
Okay.
But like, what we doing, bro?
But do you know, at the beginning,
Fix the
he
way
did
you're sitting.
say it should be girl boy, and you said no, sit next
I was
to me.
calm because I don't want the women to
He
feel
wasn't
under
looking-
pressure. I didn't realize
The leg was gonna be
now
legging.
he's fully relaxed and he's
Wow.
Red Sea
It's
partying
like
it and stuff. It's like, bruv,
Where's your
I'm
feet?
comfortable. I'm comfortable.
He's comfortable.
Clearly.
He's comfortable.
He's really
your
like,
shorts show you're comfortable, bro. Jeez Louise, bro. Try to scare the kids or
So
something.
are we saying that
Shit.
Saffron Marie is not a good woman?
No, she's not a good woman.
Would you say?
we're not going to
Would,
judge her whole
No, we're gonna judge
character.
her.
would you say Eboni K?
I'm gonna judge her.
Would
Yeah,
you
okay,
say
I'm back with
Eboni
you.
K Williams is a good woman?
Okay.
I didn't give it no segue that in.
I'm gonna judge Saffron because of the way she's going about it is tacky. Like, have a bit of class. The man wants to buy you a meal, right? Just sit down, eat your meal, be humble. Eboni K,
What it is right now.
I don't think she's a bad woman. I don't think she's a bad woman.
Wait, who's Eboni K? Which one is this?
So Eboni K Williams, she's a lawyer, TV host. She recently had a conversation with Ayana Van Zandt.
Oh, yeah, her. I agree with her, though.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think she's a
I
bad
agree
woman.
with her. And I think everyone agrees
I
with
think
her.
a lot
But
of
you
women
guys,
do.
it's just that you're telling me
Well, let's talk
you're
about
a
it.
millionaire
Yeah.
and you're going to date a
We are.
person that's got a 9 to 5 and earns 21K. What is he paying for?
Okay, so let's set the tone.
What's he paying for?
He's my son at this
Let's set the tone.
point.
Her recent video went viral because she's talking
And
to.
there's nothing wrong, sorry, with
No.
people earning 21K, but like, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
it's a little bit late to be saying that right
No,
now.
I saw the moonwalk.
No, it's not. It's
No,
not
there's
because,
nothing
like,
wrong.
I would date
the moonwalk.
a person that earns average money
Yeah.
because I earn average money. You understand?
So it's
but
not-
someone who
but-
earns that much cannot date an average person.
Okay, let's set the tone.
Let's set it.
Let's set, no, not the tone. It's for us a podcast. Let's set the table.
Let's set the table.
I need more wine.
So she,
Where's my cutlery?
so she
need a
recently
shot.
had a conversation with Ayana Van Zandt, and they were talking about dating men on their level.
Yes.
Ayana asked Ebony, so she's talking about relationships, and she asked an opinion. She asked Ayana her opinion on a certain conversation about men. Ayana said directly to her, what was it? What did she ask?
Would you
Date a bus driver.
date a bus driver?
And what did Eboni K Williams say?
Eboni K Williams
he
said
owned it.
with the most emotionless face going.
Mike, mouth to mic.
with the
Pause.
with the most emotionless face possible. No. No.
Because she knew how much a bus driver earns. Actually, they earn quite good money.
Yeah, if they do a lot of hours.
And they got access to overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, what is she, a 6-figure earner?
So after that, so
Possibly, yep.
so she said no.
So she's paying on a date.
I looked at when I saw the video go viral, I was immediately like stunned in a sense of, okay, I felt like you're just shitting on a whole demographic of men right now by the way that you answered the question so sharply and what's the word?
Close-ended, because there was no because
That's
of.
just
or.
Close-ended.
Can I just say that's just the British in us?
Yeah,
Getting a bit like
that. That is. And then Ayana was like, well, that's the problem. That's the problem, because the way I looked at it and the way that Ayana looked at it was like, okay, like I would date a bus driver because I don't date men based on how much money they make. I base my relationship on the person's character. If the person loves their mum, if the person is a leader, if the person gives, if the person is somebody who is family orientated. And I like that. And I saw Ayana's mouth push up like this. I see her
typical auntie
going through a mental Rolodex about what to say next. And then all of a sudden now, it goes viral. This video goes viral. It's popping off. And then she's got another video that's coming out. Now, in another video, she's talking about, basically she's got the backlash now. So she's got the backlash. The men are coming after her, calling her a gold digger, calling her this, calling her a that. Which I don't think is fair to a degree. I feel like you got to give people the benefit of the doubt, and everyone has their privilege, has
standards,
their preferences and standards.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
But then she was like, these men are the ones that bring home the C's and D's. I was like, oh, okay, cool. There was no need for that. Okay.
Oh, is that community dick?
Yeah.
Okay. Why should C's and D's? Like it's two things: the C's and the community and the dick.
Oh wow!
What, you bringing a whole hood home? What we did?
And
then she was talking about how I don't know how this happened, but she was talking about that she was looking out for black men and that their whole mediocrity thing is white privilege. I was like, okay, I was like, I don't know about that, but let's carry on. Let's listen to what you're saying. let's continue the conversation. Then she was like, black men are sold a narrative that we're a regular, average, and typical, which is not what she goes for in men, etc., etc. Fast forward now, she's gone on a Breakfast Club and tripled down on what she said. Now, I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to, based on the information, how do we feel about her, the way she expressed herself? Do you agree with her? Do you not agree with her? And do you understand why she got backlash?
100%.
I should say frontlash.
Yeah.
Backlash, pause. But anyway, frontlash.
I can understand why she got backlash from what she said. Get it? People don't like to hear people's preferences. No one wants to, and especially if you don't fit, you're not in that box. Even more so, you're going to hate this person. How dare you say that?
Yeah.
Personally, I don't 100% agree with what she's saying.
Yeah.
But I understand that's what she wants. She doesn't want to date a bus driver.
Yeah.
She wants to date somebody that is, I don't know.
Owns the company.
Yeah, owns the whole company of the buses, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a bad thing to want more or want something that maybe, like, okay, if I was a bus driver, I'd like to date the owner.
Not even more on the same, like what you bring to the table, what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But it's okay to want somebody that's...
Okay, exactly.
Bringing more to the table.
Yeah.
Because maybe she's had experiences where she's always the person that has to do whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's wrong. I just think that people... And I agree with Auntie. With the whole... I definitely agree with find someone that's got character and all that beautiful stuff, but also drive. Like, if you're going to be a bus driver...
Well, he's definitely driving. He's a bus driver. got drive.
Does he
that's
have
for
his
sure.
own car? He might drive a bus, but does he have his own car? How are you carrying the shopping home?
I'm gonna let you lot finish though.
No,
Sorry,
I think okay. I want the character stuff as well, but I also want some ambition. Like you might be a bus driver, but you might have a dream to want to be. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like she didn't voice that. Like voice it, then But you just said, "Would you date a bus driver?" You didn't say. She didn't say, "Oh, do you want him to be a family man? Do you want him?" And it makes her look like she just answered. Well, she did just answer that question. You know?
Of course, and that's why I say the internet's a funky place. You can say one thing, and then everyone's now said she's this, she's that. She ain't got no heart. She's just a gold digger.
I mean, she could turn around and say, yes, I would date a bus driver, and she'll still get some backlash.
Yeah, because it'd be like, well...
He really wants it. Drizzy just there. Like,
come on.
All right. Drizzy, if you want to cook, I'll pass the chef apron over to you.
Because I feel like you've been against me this whole time.
No. I appreciate. I think one of the good things about the podcast is when we have women on the show, we get a better, clearer understanding.
Absolutely.
Because
100%.
me and him might say the same thing a different way, but we agree on the same thing. I agree with what you're saying because the question she answered, the question she was asked.
Yeah. Yes.
Would you date a bus driver?
Yes.
She said no. Now, Eboni K Williams, let's say she's earning 400K a year, right? A bus driver is not on your level. Okay, cool. We can all agree financially anyway.
Yeah.
Because he could actually be smarter than you, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what if, Ebony, you said, I would date a bus driver if this job he's doing is paying for his college or his university because he is learning to become a heart surgeon.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where they earn minimum 500K.
But I don't think the question meant that. She was like, will you date a bus driver as in his income, not about him wanting to go further to be something like it's just a bus driver for life.
The bus driver thing may be a thing where I've chosen this job specifically because it pays more than working at a fast food joint. And scheduling wise, it fits in with me and my real aspirations. So this is just a stepping stone.
But let's pretend he don't.
He don't. Let's say that's his job.
Ain't trying to be no heart surgeon.
That's his dream. He's going to be a bus driver.
He's
that's his job. Take him as
he's just the bus driver.
You see, after I give an explanation, the goalpost just moved, right? You saw that in real time.
Do you want us to put the goalpost back? Sorry.
Right.
He's going to be a heart surgeon.
You have to have ambition. A bus driver is basically got the safety of strangers in his hand. A bus driver, listen, all due respect, to sit in front of a camera and talk takes a certain skill set. I get that. Yeah. You have to do your research. You have to present yourself. You definitely have to have a face for TV. The face for TV and the face for radio. That's no joke. That's a real thing. But a bus driver has the responsibility of other people's safety in he or she's hand. If you're driving a 20-seat bus, there's 20 people and yourself on this bus. You have to take care of their life. That's your responsibility.
And the shift work.
That's a stressful job in itself.
Fighting for this bus driver, you know.
So I'm just saying the little guy might not financially match you what you've got. And he might not want nothing from you financially because he might be so of the old school cloth and creed. He's like, look, you got your money, cool. We'll try and do a thing to contribute to the house we're going to get or whatever. I'll do my extra shifts, yada, yada, yada. But I want to...
No, I'm sorry. Sorry. What, she's putting like
it's not gonna work.
$4,000 in the pot a month for the house and he's putting £50.
No. But I specifically said I will do the overtime.
So now my husband is working so hard as a bus driver.
Now I've got to work, look after the kids while you do your shift work.
Can I cook?
Hold on, before you cook, sir.
Yeah, you know what? True.
I've not once heard someone reach out to the bus driver and said, "Hey, you know what? The corporation that I work for, they have a high-end fleet of cars they need drivers for, which will bump your wage up from 21K to now 150K.
He's going to say, no, I like my job.
All I've heard is, you're a bus driver. Me now I want you. That's what I've heard.
It's not about It's not about It's about like
I don't want your free travel.
No, it's about she's right to refuse.
Yes.
That's what it is. She's right.
Okay.
I've dated
And
someone
can I
that
just-
I've had to fork out everything.
Yeah.
But
So
Ebony,
that is a very like a question where I'm like,
but Ebony's saying it from a point of the years where she had to hustle, grind to climb up is far behind her. She's saying it from a very privileged point.
Yeah.
The bus driver guy, if you go to him, hey sir, do you want to do this for the rest of your life? He'd be like, no, you know what? The salary I'm getting allows me to do what I got to do right now.
No.
But
Okay.
if my
So you don't want better
ambitions
babes?
allow me to get better, I will take it.
Okay, cool.
However,
Yeah.
I'd rather work than not work and be called a bum. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the apron off and pass it over to my illustrious...
Can I just throw a little something?
Okay.
Because you said about obviously he'll be happy to, put in his and
Now he wants to contribute.
he wants to contribute.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. As a man, I don't know.
as a man,
Like, but are you gonna be okay with knowing that? Say if this bus driver, let's just say this because we don't know, but say he's comfortable being a bus driver and he doesn't want to elevate. So say Ebony actually had that
This is his
space.
life long-term
that's
plan.
his
This is
elevation.
him.
My dad
He's
was a bus driver, my dad before
Yes.
that. Okay, all right,
I'm
cool.
comfortable,
All right.
but
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well,
That's
why
my
are you
life.
disturbing
Take
me?
me as I
Like,
am.
this
Yeah.
is it. Like, she's gonna get fed up.
That's fair.
He'll feel some type of way, or maybe he won't. But then again, that will make her more sick because why do you not feel some way that I'm paying for everything?
And then he might even feel that way as well. Like, babe, let's go out to this event. He's got some, H&M outfit.
That's
There's
why I said
nothing
it's
wrong
a
with
son.
H&M.
It's
and
not
then
gonna work.
everyone's coming in the gala outfit.
Yeah.
He's going to feel like, unless he wants her to pay for his clothes and everything because he's a bus
Chef
driver.
Boyardee, number 2.
Something we really missed.
Okay.
We missed in this conversation
Our dignity.
her age. Eboni K Williams is nearly 40 years old. In fact, she's 39 years old.
Okay.
And I felt like a lot of the conversations that she was having from the starting point when that video went viral to the ending point when she ended up on the Breakfast Club, the goalposts moved 1,000,001 times. So first and foremost, she's not wrong with who she prefers to date. There's nothing wrong with that. My thing is you were so condescending and you was almost shitting on average people.
Yeah.
Now, if we think about average people in general, most of us are.
Yeah.
Most of society are average.
Yeah.
There's only the 1 or 2, 3, 4 who climbed the ladder or who were well educated or who got successful and moved up the ladder and made loads of money, men and women, right? And then there's the rest of us and the ones below.
Yeah.
So when you talk about I wouldn't date a bus driver, it's more than the fact that she's saying I wouldn't date a bus driver. Those people are essential workers, a lot of them. Those people are the people that actually run the cover.
Yeah.
They run
100%.
they
And it's
run
hard.
they get people from A to B every day. The firemen, the bus drivers, the people who actually make this whole thing run.
Yeah.
I never took it personally, even though I am a bus driver.
Okay.
Technically, because what I do for a living is I get elderly people from A to B, and they might not see no one for a whole week, and I'm the only person that they interact with, and my job is very fulfilling in that way.
Yes.
The reason why I was upset with what she says is because I do more than that, clearly. So when I deeped it with her, I was checking out where she was at in her life at 40 years old. This is why I mentioned her age. You're not married. You don't have any children. You're a lawyer and you've been a TV host, and as Drizzy has mentioned, you've made a lot of money. So you've dated. She said, I've dated. She said in the first video, I've dated
all of them.
an array of people.
She said all of them.
And now you're at a point in your life where you've hit a little bit of a wall, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I felt like it came across a little bit vindictive. And you used white supremacy and you used black people feel like let's not do the black people feel like we don't. Black people work hard. Black people are very intelligent. Black people are striving to do more. There's a demographic of black people that don't.
I feel like now we're striving to do more.
But we've always had the athletes. We've always had the rappers. We've always had the drug dealers. Even though that's a negative thing. We've always had people looking at that have made certain type of money or tried to get themselves out of a situation. So when she's done that and I've looked and I've deeped it, I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool, let me check your background. She was married, she got divorced. She basically went in an interview and she said that she was dating a man that had three kids. And when during COVID, when she wanted to see him, he would rather have stuck with the kids. And she got upset about that. She didn't want to date a man that put her kids first. His kids first. So I'm getting to this point where I'm like, Eboni, this is about you. 100%. This is not about a bus driver. This is not about what your preference is. This is about you in a place where you're kind of looking a bit stuck. And you're working out, why am I not where I should be in a relationship? Because this is what I think, Ghamzeh, we had this conversation at home, at my house, where women put their careers in front of them. They divert from a family. They divert from because they want to make money and they want to put themselves in a better position. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what you do is you sacrifice. Of course. And when you sacrifice, you get to a point where you've sacrificed so much that you are at a point where you're like, okay, where do I fit in this whole dating thing? So of course a bus driver is not going to be relatable. You don't even relate to a bus driver. You've been hanging around with ballers, rappers.
Exactly. That's why it makes sense for her. That's why for me
it
it's
makes
not so.
sense.
For example, if it was me, I don't know your
100%.
financial situation, it would be like, of course I would. Because
it's
you know what I mean? It's her where she is and where the bus driver is. There's no diss for the job. It's just the fact that I can date a bus driver because I've got an average job and my rent and like everything's going to be. It's very similar to his.
Yeah.
Where with her everything's going to be so much bigger.
Yes.
And how is he going to support? Then she's going to date a bus driver. Then she's going to be upset because he's not, what is he doing in the relationship financially? Yes, he might hit the other, be reliable.
He's not going to be able to fulfill.
He's not. There's something lacking. There's nothing.
She doesn't
wrong
want
with
family. She doesn't want love really like that. She just
but you know what? Not even that, because like you might want love, but you have to check. Because I've become, like you said, it's become about me. Sometimes when I think about who I'm going to date, because of being burnt financially, I now has become my top. Before it's like I want someone who can love me, someone who can do this, someone who can cook. But I was burnt financially. So to me, say, can you date? I'll be like, no. I'm so strong in that because I'm like, I'm not putting myself in that place anymore.
100%.
So for her, it all depends what she's been through. She's been through something where financially she's not going to date someone that's earning so much less than her.
But she's gonna get to a point where she might not be able to date anyone.
Of course.
Or have a choice.
But there's a lot of women, like you said, that are just career
motivate.
So that whole, when we were speaking earlier about women losing that emotionalness, that touch of nurturing, wanting to have a family, that's it's dying out.
Yeah, it's techie.
It's sad, but it's not completely like we're still there. But it's quite dramatic how much women are quite happy to go until they're what age and say, I don't want a kids, I don't want a husband, I want to concentrate on making money, being in my bag, and then finding a man that's in his
remember,
bag.
like you said, the age she's at, so she's obviously looking for a similar age or a little bit older or younger, I don't know her preference. If you haven't, not that you haven't hit certain place, but like if you're still earning that much, it's going to take you a very long time to hit like another amount of money.
Of course.
Like, does she have the time? Or, it's still like, if we were 20, fine, you can grow, but if you're in your 40s, 50s.
But before we wrap it up, it was interesting when we spoke to Shay about her life and how that whole thing revolved. right? She spoke about it. She said she went from here, she went up there, she
And then
Back
you
down.
come,
and now she's thinking, okay, this is the reality check. You know? And I feel like
Life does that.
and that's what I got from the conversation. I don't think she actually said anything crazy.
No, yeah, exactly.
I just feel like there's a lot of people that watched it and was like, okay, you could have said that without shitting on me.
Different, yes. I think,
And-
different way of delivering
and this is
it.
why I asked if she was likable at the start. I don't think she comes across likable because messages come from people all over the place, and if you like them, the messages hit. If you don't like them, or their faces are a bit mech up, or just or
Yeah.
you look
energy's
at
the
the
delivery,
energy's
isn't
off.
it? Yeah.
And
But
it's-
she was right in saying, like, do you ask Kim K that question? Do we? No one's asking her if she would.
Well, we
date
know
bus
Kim K.
driver.
As long as you,
like,
as long
to
as
Kim
she's
K just
black,
like she likes
she's
dick and
black.
comedians. So.
No,
No,
I know,
but she
but
wouldn't date a bus- she wouldn't be
but
getting
we're
no
not
dick
talking
from
about
no
dick
bus
and this.
driver.
We're talking about because
Yeah.
we know how much she's earning.
Yeah.
Like, why is it? She was like, why is it you have to ask a black woman to lower her standards? Where a white woman who's selling pussy for money, like she's literally, you wouldn't ask her to date a bus driver.
And that's what I was saying when we said earlier, just a minute ago, about
I was on
the,
Prime, you know.
just that level. Oh wait, it's gone from my head now.
Sorry, don't mess me
I know, because I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to leave it.
Is it there?
No, it's gone.
Okay,
gone.
we're gonna wrap this up.
Thinking about
It's been a great episode. It's been a great episode. I want to thank Reems for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Reems, anytime. I
Listen.
swear, anytime.
Listen, I mean.
Yes. You needed a woman on this.
Come on.
I like it. I like it.
I want to thank Ghamzeh for being here today.
Thank you, thank you.
I appreciate it. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Keep us updated with the book.
I will do.
We'll be posting it out, reposting all that sort of stuff.
Thank you.
Drizzy, is there anything left for you to say?
Well, just remember 27th of May.
Yeah.
We're outside.
Outside.
Live podcast. Come celebrate our birthdays with us, as well as being part of the live audience. We're going to make sure you have a good time. But as we do each and every show, the fast food takeaway for this show is, when you feel like giving up, look in the mirror and tell the person in the mirror, the way my ambition is set up right now, we ain't quitting shit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your fast food podcast.
Woo!
Look after yourself and each other.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yo.